Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I will be your friendly Dungeon Master this evening. Tonight, we are carrying on with our ongoing campaign, playing Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd Edition, playing through Carl Sargent's classic Night Below campaign. And with me tonight are the stars of the Night Below campaign. I'll go the order I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what level are you currently? First up, we have Dave.
Hey everybody, I'm Dave. I'm playing Druin Axebrother, who is a dwarven fighter Allegor, which is a specialty priest of Clangadin. And I believe he is 7th level fighter and training from 6 to 7 in Allegor, soon to get the Axe Storm of Clangadin.
Very nice. Axe Storm. Jeez.
It's a fourth level spell that gives him like 3 attacks around with axes. So.
Did I tell you, Axe Storm, that was the name of my Psychobilly band when I was in high school?
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Next up is Andrew.
Hi everyone, I'm Andrew. I'm playing Tan of Thurendal, a elf thief of the third. Yes, that's right. We managed to get some training in. So of the 3rd level, with enough experience to make it to 4, I think, soon.
Very nice. And last but certainly not least is Jeffrey.
Hey everybody, I'm Jeff, and I'm playing Calidor. He is a level 7 elven fighter / thief / ogre wrestler.
Optimism there.
Career.
Aren't you also a level 1 tavern owner?
Oh, yeah, level tavern 1 tavern owner. But,
I think a level in dancing too, didn't you?
Yep. He's a dancer.
Very, very, very multi-classed. All right, so guys, last session saw you guys make the trip up to Paul Frey's Keep, as well as consider what your next step might be in town as well, too. Guys, what happened last time?
Well, we traveled to Paul Frey's Keep, and a bunch of religious jerks wouldn't let us in or talk to anyone or do anything, pretty much. And now I think we were just about to go to the funeral.
Oh, we had montage through that. I think we're...
Oh, we montaged through the funeral. Okay.
Yep. And then we had... we were opening up with you guys a meeting with the new Count Paul Frey.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and you also parlayed with Ranaval.
Ranaval?
Yeah.
The Seneschal of the Keep.
And what do you guys remember about that conversation? To bring Andrew up to speed here.
I think I might have let slip that it was pretty noticeable that his duties had been diminished, and that Edric from the Church of St. Cuthbert seemed to be taken over, and he's had a bit of a sore spot for that. So, maybe trying to win him over, get some leverage to go ahead and get us in to see Lintern. And I don't know. We also weren't sure if we even wanted to get involved. It's kind of talking about that as a group after.
Yeah.
Like, is this our problem, or should we just all right, have fun being a lackey of the church?
Well, I think that's where we left things, right? Was with you guys deciding that it was, better to just, whatever his change in relationship with the church may be, to just let that be. That sound right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have, while we were doing that intro, I've organized our handouts. So it's a little more manageable. All right, so guys, where we open is with you appearing before Count Lintern Paul Frey. And as we described, he has on the tabard of his family, which now has the part of his crest is the mark of his family, and part of it is the someone had asked too. Sorry, there was a popping last time too, like a sound of something like corks coming open or whatnot. Is that?
Oh, right. I did hear that. I should check in.
Yeah.
Was that me making chainmail? Could you hear me making chainmail? Is that?
No, I don't think. Yeah, I just heard it again there. I don't know where that chirping is coming from. Sorry, we should have talked about this before we went live. We were distracted by other stuff.
That sound?
No?
Okay, that's me dropping my pliers.
No, there was a chirping. Let's see.
Maybe that was Hobbs chirping in chat.
No, because I heard it. Yeah. Is someone's headphones maybe turned up too much, or... I don't know.
I don't know. Hello?
Oh, Andrew, you don't happen to have you have the audio turned off in... Oh, no, you weren't here on Wednesday, so it wouldn't be that. Let's see here. Check. Yeah, I can hear someone... my audio coming through from someone. Andrew, would you mind checking Roll20, see if you've got... although I don't have audio going out. Here, check. Yeah, I can hear background from some... Let me take a look in the meet. See what is going on here.
On Roll20, I've only got video only, broadcasting and receiving.
Yeah. Here, check. It's coming on your end, Dave.
My end?
Yeah, I think your mic is picking up my like the audio coming out.
Oh, that's
weird.
strange. So I got my mic working on my computer. Maybe that's the problem.
Oh, that's probably it. Yeah. As your the audio from your, what do you call it?
Okay, well, I'll go back to doing what I was doing before, which is running Hangouts on my phone.
Okay.
So I'll just log out. I'll log out of Roll20 on my computer.
Okay, cool. So,
or not Roll20, the Hangouts.
Okay. If you actually, Dave, like if you've got headphones somewhere, oh, you can't hear. I think what we can do is with some of the Patreon money and the what do you call it stuff, we can get Dave a set of headphones.
Yeah.
So, that'll be his surprise, a belated birthday present. All right. So, forgive me for those listening at home. We're just going to get our things set up right now. Yeah, no, Andrew, you weren't here on Wednesday, so it was for sure not you. But let me get Brother. So the other thing was Brother Ederic. Here he is. So there's Brother Ederic and Count Lintern. Paul Frey. Now, Tana, this would have been new to you, but the import of this stuff is that the church in the northern there's two different kind of like counties that abut on each other. One of them is the is Midmark to the north, and then there's Heronshire to the south. Heronshire is split up between two different groups, or two different. There's Lord Carmen, who runs what the heck's the name of that town? Melbourne, and then Thurmaster was under the reign of the Palfreys, but Heronshire is ruled from a city called Threshold to the north, and that is a theocracy. So the thought was that Brother Ederic showed up here when Count Lintern's father was getting sick and trying to ingratiate himself, and the thought is that he is pushing or part of an effort by the church to sort of extend the theocracy further south.
Okay.
And there's Dave.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2.
Check. Yep. Check. Perfect. Yep. No popping. Excellent. Thanks to Iwawa for pointing that out too. Okay. Then, guys, what we were saying, Dave, is that we're going to use some of our Patreon money to get you a set of headphones, so that way you can use your speakers, and we'll get you some awesome headphones for it. So, all right.
But I have headphones.
You can use headphones if you like.
But I don't like headphones.
Well, there you go.
And they're noise canceling headphones, so then they create another echo. So
there's no pleasing you. All right. So then,
eight
guys,
devices here. So something's got to work, right?
Yeah. Where we left was with Count Lintern on his throne, as it were. The Seneschal Ranival off to the side, to the right, and then standing next to Count Lintern is Brother Ederic. and I was leaving it to you guys. Elanion had prepared a gift to offer the new count as well too. It was a stone. We were jokingly calling it a glass dolphin, but it was like a stone, marker with the just the markings of the House Palfrey on it. So, who would like to? You have your audience with Count Lintern right now. Who would like to do the talking?
I think we should leave it up to the guy with no charisma, but he's got etiquette.
Yeah,
Right.
I think so. Calidor really doesn't care about these guys.
Well, given what the group talked about before we ended the last session, I'm like, even if Druin did care about it, it sounds like we're not, as a group, we're just gonna like leave it go, right?
Yep.
Right, if he's going to become part of the theocracy, then that's all good, right?
Oh, right. And for keen viewers at home, you may notice that we have a new portrait for somebody. So let's just... My diligent work today. Now, Andrew joins the ranks of everyone else having a portrait. Unfortunately, I situated his a little off-center, so it's going to drive me nuts all session. His head's so teeny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the guy who doesn't get hired back to do the class photos.
He's that much shorter, I guess.
Apparently, and his head's teeny. Madison.
So we've decided to not intervene in the influence over the Count towards this so essentially the Count is on the verge of going and joining this theocracy, and then therefore the city will also be under its influence, and the group has decided, all right, cool.
I mean, if that's what happens, I think,
Yeah.
We're not 100% confirmed on that's what's happening, but
He
I believe it's going to go that way.
Yeah, and in the last 2 months, he has experienced some pretty substantial setbacks, including when the guys accidentally gave him a cursed sword, and he murdered a bunch of people.
The Count did.
Well, he was the son of the Count at the time, and then his father died recently. So
that was Bergour's fault.
Yeah, blame Bergour.
if anyone, we can really blame my dice because I did roll that up as random treasure.
Well,
I
think
I'm not going to pass judgment on someone who has a cursed item and then shanks a bunch of people. I don't know what it is. I just feel like I need to be understanding. You know?
That's
Somehow I feel
maybe
the
a
same
past
way.
life.
I feel the same way for some reason. I don't know why.
Why do you people play with me? More cursed items, more cursed items.
That's our secret, Kevin. We want to kill all the innocents with magic items.
All right. So then, guys, what, Druin, the floor is yours, as it were. You have your
All right.
audience.
Count Lintern. And Your Excellency, Edward. June gives like a little nod. Not really much of a bow, but he's not a bowing type.
Lintern sort of nods his head towards you, like, continue.
Steps up towards them, unwraps the stone that's wrapped in cloth, maybe, or something.
Yep.
And offers it out.
And there's a bit of a kind of murmur in the court from people seeing it. It's gorgeous. He gets up and sort of sits a little further forward in his chair. What is your charisma again, Druin? Your charisma, your charisma modifier.
My modifier?
Reaction modifier. Yeah, it's gonna. We'll set
We
this
don't
guy's.
really we don't need to get technical, do we? We can just like role play through this.
Well, I need to set the tone of this.
Well, it's a whopping. It's moderate. It's not like it's -1.
-1. Oh boy! All right. So, as he looks down at it, and he looks, briefly. Well, I'm trying to think here. He looks at neither the Seneschal nor Brother Ederic, and says, "A most fine gift. Thank you." And
You're welcome.
you can hear some smartass in the audience. Not loud enough for anyone for the whole court to hear it, but loud enough for the elven ears of Tanev and Calidor. It says, "Hopefully it's better than the last gift they gave."
Do I hear that?
Give me a D6 roll. Let's see. No. Druin, it really, when he does have to do this kind of stuff too, I do imagine that he needs to have his full focus on this.
Yeah, that's why I want to know if he heard it, because I might distract him from what he's supposed to be doing.
Hurls the stone at someone. You mother. So then what he does do is he gestures with his left hand, and the Seneschal points at one servant, and the servant comes forward and takes the gift from you and brings it off.
Okay. We realize that it doesn't include any of the cudgel or such, but it had been crafted prior to, the takings on of such. Druin's kind of like trying not to. Yeah. He's probably making it way too obvious, but.
And Brother Ederic says, "Curious. I thought I saw your companion working on something similar. Perhaps there's another gift or something he was making for another."
Really? He would have seen Elanion making it?
Well, because he would have... I mean, it's a chunk of stone. It's not like he was able... he would have had to get the actual stone to work on the stuff. So, yeah.
I just thought Elanion had made that in... when we were in Thurmaster, but maybe I got that wrong.
No. It was after you guys arrived here is when he made it.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I made the mistake. I thought that actually had happened in Thurmaster, and then we arrived in Palfrey's Keep and saw all the St. Cuthbert stuff.
Yeah, no problem. Then we can rewind it. Your character would have known that. So if you wouldn't have brought that off, then Brother Ederic wouldn't have tried to shame you that way, at least.
No. Druin's a lawful character. He's not trying to screw him. And he's not trying to piss off his trainer.
Yeah. Okay. So, anything further, Druin?
Calidor steps forward. He says, I'm sorry, Count. I know this is below the importance of your council, but what do you know of tavern politics at Thurmaster?
It does seem a little bit taken aback. Politics in taverns.
Yes, I know. It sounds small, but
he kind of like looks at Ederic for a second, then looks over at Ranival, and Ranival has a look of. It's the polite servant version of the head slap, of like, and the Count looks at you and says, "I was not aware that that there were tavern politics in the Thurmaster."
Yes. Unfortunately, it's more important than it sounds at first blush. I'm sure you're aware of the lizard folk attacking the farmers in your lands.
He seems to lean a little further forward. Indeed. And?
Yes, many
what of it?
Many refugees have had to take refuge in Thurmaster, and there's been some skirmishes with Weismar, and they weren't welcomed to the community, and so we took it upon ourselves to create a safe space for.
He looks over at Ranival and says, "Weismar, the innkeeper," and Ranival kind of nods like yes. And looks back. Says, "What you've been in conflict with him?"
Yes, we have. We took it upon ourselves to make a safe space for the refugees and try to also include the citizens of Thurmaster. And Weismar has fought us at every turn. There have been threats there's even been action taken against our space. And I'm concerned that this petty turf war will escalate and someone will get hurt, nay, even killed. And we don't want such trouble so close to your father, the good Count's death.
Who gave you dispensation to open a tavern in competition? And Randaval kind of clears his throat and says, Sir, I spoke to them about this. And you hear Brother Ederic say, indeed. And the Count says, well, so you gave them permission to open this, and now we have threats of violence as a result? This, forgive me, Calidor, but how... I fail to see how creating friction between yourselves and the other owners, the lawful owners of property in Thurmaster, helps these people or your Count in any way.
Well, your citizens need to be fed and given jobs, given employment. They can't return to their farms as long as the threat of the lizard people is out there.
And
with winter coming, they need to be sheltered and fed. How is this not your problem? I understand that Weismar sees this as a direct competition to his business, but we see it more as servicing the Count.
We're not charging them triple.
Okay, so he looks back and forth. He says, wait, who's charging them triple?
Weismar's charging the refugees triple what he's charging the locals, which is causing problems in town. We're trying to just level things out and make sure that people have access to food without going poor.
And employment.
Brother Ederic leans in and says, this would not... sir, this would not be... or my lord, I suppose, is the proper designation. My lord, this may not be an issue if the lizard folk, if their threat was addressed properly. And Lintern is sort of scratching his chin. Yes. Perhaps this problem with the innkeepers. Weismar has been a loyal subject of the Palfreys for many a year. And to think that if he is doing as you say, he does not have the benefit of speaking for himself here. So we will wish to speak to him. And he looks over at Squire Marlin, and Squire Marlin is completely lost himself in some kind of meat tart thing. So there's a sort of a lull, and then he realizes what everyone's just kind of falling asleep, and he looks around what? Oh, and immediately realizes that
in your city and you're not paying attention. What the hell? Come on.
Exactly. So he, of course, my lord, of course, and. Brother Ederic leans in and says, perhaps we might peace might be effectuated with the presence of neutral parties. And he looks up at Brother Ederic, and Brother Ederic you can see his eyes follow over to the two paladins who were still here. And the Count stops and says, then it appears then that the dispute between yourselves and this tavern that you say you've opened and Weismar is but a consequence of the predations of the lizard folk.
That's the way I see it.
He kind of sits up. then perhaps something must be done with the lizard folk then. And he kind of tightens his grip on the sword that's kind of like sitting up against his side. You guys may remember that this kid has always wanted to sort of ride out and, you know, be a fight like a badass and whatnot, but his father sort of kept him in check. If any of you look over in the direction of Ranival, you can see he's got sort of a wild look, like, don't.
Druin steps up.
So this,
My lord, perhaps this was something that you might, given that we have had success in the past in helping the Count of Palfrey's Keep, perhaps we might once again be put into service to help you and the land around.
And the
Druin casts a quick glance to Ranival, just to...
Yeah, and Ranival is, kind of gives you a look of approval. A subtle, albeit, but a look of like... And Brother Edric says... Just one moment here, I need to find a name because I can't remember it. And... What was the name of that Fang Dragon? I mean, there's no Fang Dragon, don't worry. The name of his ancestor who rode against the necromancer. Do you guys remember what that was offhand? I thought I gave it a different name from what's in the book.
The ancestor in the paladin?
Yeah.
I have it in the party log.
Oh, terrific. Do you remember what is it?
Yep. Let's see here.
In the party loot.
Palfrey's ancestor was Lord Lothar.
Lothar, thought so. Awesome. Thank you very much, Dave. He says brother, Lord Lothar in his time rode out as a champion with allies, as I recall. And, you know, if you were to guess the damage that would be done by the withering glance that Ranival shoots towards Brother Edric, you would definitely put it in the, like, 6d6 range. Because he's clearly... You can see Lintern seems to be definitely... His wheels are turning, and seems like he's going to go along with this. Now,
no offense, Your Excellency, but that also... while it was successful in defeating the Necromancer in Hardlow Woods, also was the downfall of Gleaming Spire Keep and the line of the Palfreys that existed at the time. And a curse that went upon their lands.
Yeah.
Perhaps safer if the Count remains here and sends those who are, I won't say expendable, but not as crucial to the line.
At that, Ranival steps forward and says, indeed, so it's by virtue of assuring his line that Lord Lothar he ensured the household would persist. And you see, he's looking back and forth between the two, and he looks over at Ranival, and Ranival's definitely got a pleading look on his face right now. And he says, "The weather has turned, though the climate in the mire is always been curious. You think you can do this?" And he's looking at you, Druin. "You think you can do this, then? Address what's in the mire? Prevent the lizard folk from returning?"
Can we? We've stopped goblins in the Patchwork Hills. We've stopped gnolls from doing damage in the Patchwork Hills. We fought giants in the Half-Cut Hills.
You hear
orcs in the Thornwood.
Ranaval say giants, like out loud.
Demons.
And he says, giants. And he gestures at you, Druin. This is Druin, giant friend. My lord, they, with their friendship with the giants, is what permitted your father to rebuild these and leave you this glorious keep that now proudly will house your line for years to come. And he looks back at you. They have allies. Perhaps they need not face these threats alone. And he kind of looks back at you like, is that the case?
I'm like, do we have any pull at the giants? I don't really remember. Maybe. It's entirely possible. They weren't large in number that they could help. But
Galenmere and his folk, like that, the reason that they agreed to come and help them is because you guys helped him. You guys have definitely the stone giants of the Half-Cut Hills, and Galenmere and his kin. They are definitely friends of yours.
Druin was more thinking about dropping the lake on the bad giants, but we won't get into that. And the 500 gnolls and okay.
It's just something that seems to have occurred to Ranaval as a way of, like, making it clear that you guys are the appropriate ones to do this.
And what payment would we be offered, good Count Palfrey? It sounds from the talk here that our payment would be simply to have our tavern shut down in Thurmaster. It seems the reverse of a reward. I suggest you make us the one true tavern in Thurmaster. What has Weismar done for the kingdom? In this very fall, we have slayed 2 Bulays that were attacking your lands, and turned back 3 evil hags who had possessed 3 giants and were attacking your communities, and we felled them. I see no greater heroes in this region than who stands before you.
So the Brother Ederic has a curious smile on his face. But looking at you guys, brother Count Lintern, though, does not seem to be. He was very good friends with you guys before, right?
Right.
Notwithstanding the most recent things, you guys spent an entire winter with them, training with him, in particular.
Druin's already wondering why it's taking so fucking long. Like, come on, Lintern. Like, this should be a no-brainer. Like,
yeah.
Why are you even hesitating?
Yeah. So he looks down at you guys, and he looks at neither Brother Ederic or at Ranaval, and then says, "That is fair recognition. You have done much for these lands. If you are able to drive the lizard folk and ensure that they will not return for a generation, then your recognition as a valued part of my community is fair. I will not take something from another. You speak of fairness, and we will look to see what Weismar has done, and if he has been treating. We will not brook one of our subjects mistreating another, particularly in such times. But absent the outcome of that, I will not take something from Weismar. But that will not prevent me. You will, if you are successful, keep your tavern, and it will bear my arms. It will be recognized as ours and under our favor. Is that acceptable?
That is fair.
You would risk your life for this community. It is only fair that you would be recognized as having a place in it. I think that, and he looks over at Ranaval, I think that may be wise reasoning. And the look on Brother Eteric's face suggests that he may have been the loser in this round.
Druin's like, might not be an adventure forever, settling down here in Thurmaster, perhaps.
Indeed. I hear that Milbourne has its dwarven mascot. Why should we not have one of our own, eh?
Mascot.
Old Grizzler. Old Grizzler.
Or...
What's that?
Was that Lintern or Ranaval?
That was Lintern. That was Lintern being playful with you.
Okay, well then Druin will laugh and put his hand out. We have an accord then.
So he's a couple steps up from where you are, because he's still sitting on his throne, and he says, "You do." And he looks over and he says, "Work with Ranaval. He will. We will do what we can to assist you, but we must keep ourselves safe. And in the interim, while you are gone, I gotta get their names again. What's up here?
Do we know if the lizard folk have attacked in the winter in the past, or just in the spring, summer, fall?
Only in the spring, summer, fall. They don't seem to leave the Shriekenmire in the winter.
Druin's like, well then, perhaps this is an early spring thing that we'll take care of, or late winter. Some training I'd like to finish before we head out.
I will leave it to you and trust in your judgment in these matters. Though,
the stronger the blessings of Pangadin, the better the chances of our success.
He spares a look up at Brother Ederic and says, "In truth, I wish I could ride with you. But, as you say, and as I'm learning, the responsibilities of a count are to be placed above one's self-interest. So, with that, I think perhaps we should adjourn for our repast, because we have my father to honor, and the county has a new count. And I think with that, Ranaval steps forward and says, "The Count is dead! Long live the Count!" And the whole court shouts out, "Long live the Count!" And then you guys adjourn to your dinner. So, what is your plan here for the next little bit? Are you guys planning on heading back? The names I was looking up are Sir Arturius and Sir Reynard. Those were the two paladins that had been located in Milbourne. What he'll do is he'll send the two of them down with you. For one, to keep the peace right now between yourselves and Weismar, and also to keep watch on the place while you guys are gone. So, Tanv, there's a lot, or there may have been a lot of stuff that was referenced there that you were not aware of. Do you have any questions about stuff you heard that we can help bring up to speed on? Or?
I can probably get up to speed elsewhere. I don't want to take up game time with updating the character when it's the player who's deficient in the knowledge.
No, it's also, we have a lot of folks who are dropping in as well, too. It's never a bad thing necessarily to remember who folks are. And even for...
I think... Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, even for the players, too, as a reminder of... so this was Galenmere. Galenmere was a stone giant chieftain who... last year, I guess, because it would have been before... Was it the springtime that you guys rode out to see him, or was it... trying to remember. Like, was it earlier this year that you guys dealt with Galenmere and his folk, or was it?
Yes, I believe it was this.
Because you guys went to Galenmere.
Summer, spring, summer.
No, it would have.
No, a year ago already.
I'm trying to think if it was this year. Because
I think we wintered here, and then we went into the Thornwood for pretty much.
When in doubt, check chat.
Yeah.
No one said anything.
Oh my goodness.
I think, because I'm trying to think, I know, like, you had the adventures with the stone giants. You guys came back to Palfrey's Keep. You guys went along the river. You went to the Great Rock Dale. You teleported to Heathertop Warren using the abilities that Elanion had learned. You went and had your adventures in the Half-Cut Hills, and then you came back. And I thought I can't remember if you spent the whole winter or just some time at Featherfall. I think you spent some time at Featherfall. You did some training, and then you went to Millbourne, and then to Thurmaster. Is that right? And you encountered Boulazel along the way. I think this is all the same year.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, maybe that makes sense.
This is Featherfall. The guys have made allies with a tribe of Aarakocra.
And most of us speak Aarakocra.
Yeah.
And we have Aarakocra names.
That's right. Yes.
Nice.
Supplied by a viewer. That was awesome.
One of Druin's names is Steel Feet.
Nice. So then, what do you guys think of you intend to do the rest of your day? Is there anything that you want to have happen, or anyone you want to talk to during the feast? Or are you guys planning on heading back and kind of making plans and figuring where to go next?
I still have like 5 weeks I want to train. I don't know if we have, or 4 weeks. Do we have that time?
Yeah, the winter's just started. This is only 2 weeks in, I think, when the Count passed away.
I'll also have some. I'll also want to train. I am literally one. Wait, let me double check, because this is kind of right, because I would have gone right up. I only have 1 point of experience to go before hitting.
Yeah, but you need to go out and do something first. You can't.
So I need to train.
And then train. Yeah.
Yeah. So I need to. Yeah, but that's my point. Like, I also need to train, so I would not be adverse to that.
Okay.
Well, Druin, do we want to visit Galenmere while we're here in the Half-Cut Hills and speak to him about a mission in the spring into the mire, first melt to take on this lizard folk threat?
Correct me if I'm wrong, Caldor, but one of the giants there was a priestess, shaman.
Yep.
She was pretty powerful. I bet you I could also train with her.
Yeah.
And then I wouldn't have to endure Ederic for another 4 weeks.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, most definitely.
Do we want to be gone? Do we want to be gone from Thurmaster for a month?
Really go. Steve's here.
Yeah, but he won't hear you until he logs into the.
Okay, I'm trying to find her name here. I know we got a handout for her. I'm just trying to remember what her name was.
That was an
Canna. Canna the Wise. Right.
Yep, that's right.
Canna.
Look at her. Ay.
Yep. And I think Uratash was the son, wasn't it? And there was the Devil Mokmurian was the corrupted stone giant.
Mokmurian went for a swim, didn't come back.
That's true.
You'll like that one when you get there, Tanif, when you're catching up. We'll get to that story later.
Okay.
But every day you get to drop a lake on someone.
Yeah, and nearly
Drop-
die.
A lake? Oh my.
Yep.
All right. So then, what do you wish to do?
So it's the Shriekenmire that these lizard folk are coming out of,
Yes.
or is it the other? Okay, okay.
Yeah, it's close by.
Do you have any?
How do you feel about traveling in the winter?
it's not my favorite season to travel in. What with the, lack of, I don't really have a lot of heavy fur, but I'm sure I can find something.
Yeah, every campaign you're in, Andrew, is nothing but travel in the wintertime now.
Yeah.
Steve-O, what's shaking, buddy?
Yo, how you doing?
No bad. Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy
Yep,
Friday back
it's Friday.
at you.
All's well.
So
You're online? Yeah.
what
UOS.
what's that?
Great. UOS chat comment just now. The night below equivalent of Captain Chaos just arrived.
Yeah.
The randomizer.
You know it.
Comment just now.
So-
Night below equivalent of Captain Chaos just arrived.
Oh. So Steve, you need to turn your audio down, bud. It's way too loud right now.
Equivalent of Captain Chaos
Audio
just
down.
arrived.
Yeah.
That's right. My own.
Steve, you need to turn your audio down, bud. It's way. Yeah.
How about I turn my audio down?
Captain Chaos
All right.
just arrived.
What? Right. All right.
Steve. So, you need to turn your audio down, bud. Okay, Steve is muted until he sorts this out. So, Steve, you cannot
Infinite
have.
Gorilla goes.
Yeah, you need to turn on. So you're, if you are going to be listening in on YouTube, you need to mute that, and you need to turn your audio down as well. Then you're going to be welcome to join us again. All right. So once you have that sorted out,
Oh, man,
Steve.
if I wasn't drinking, this would be awesome.
All right. So then, what are you guys thinking?
Do we want to head back out to the through the Half-Cut Hills and meet the giants?
I've never
I don't know.
met giants. That's interesting.
I mean, we're here. We're, more than halfway to where we need to be. So
Yeah, it's a couple of days to get out to Gallenmere's, partly just because of the terrain of going through the half-cut hills, but it would take a couple of days to get out there. But you're absolutely right. You could train with Canna if you want to complete your training out there. Would mean several weeks out there. But I mean,
Do they have any people with my kind of skills?
not that the guys are aware of.
Calidor?
Oh, Calidor is, so yeah, Calidor can train you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Calidor will get a little XP bump too.
nice.
well then.
Mm.
This all sounds dandy to me.
Maybe
Okay.
we can learn some giant language or something.
Do any of you guys speak Jotun?
Not that I know.
No? Okay.
I don't think so.
Let's quickly check. So, Steve, I think... Hold on. Can Steve unmute himself, or does he have to wait? No, he's unmuted now.
Is that better?
Yeah, much better. Much thank you.
I have it listed as giant in this character. I don't know. I know we used Jotun in
It's, one or the other. I just like it. I think Jotun sounds cooler than giant, but it does not matter. Same. So, is that what the plan is then, guys? Is to head out to the Half-Cut Hills and meet up with Gallenmere's tribe?
Let's get half-cut in the hills.
I say we do it.
All right. So then, guess you guys will... Steve, is there anything else you wish to do in Palfrey's Keep?
Level up? No?
Nope, you can't.
Okay.
You guys, well, you see the time. I mean, you did level up already, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Good point. And also, I haven't picked any pockets lately, and I'm really looking forward to using that ability.
Good.
I see. I have a kindred spirit here.
Yeah.
I have
I'm
not
at
picked a
85%
single
of how to
pocket
use it.
since I started.
All right. So then, what?
I'm going to send Druin's going to send a message to Edric that he and his companions are traveling to the giants as requested by their count. Was it the count that recommended that? one?
Count Palfrey. Yeah.
Yeah, and that he will have to forego training for the moment.
Okay. So he is. understands and oh my goodness, look at this.
Oh,
Whoa!
Arlen.
Here we go. Let me get.
It's just raining players.
Yeah, I can
Wait a
throw
second,
something
George
real
is saying
nasty at
that
you guys now.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Well, George and
The Giants no longer
Wait a
like
minute,
you,
guys!
and-
Stop! Stop showing up.
George and Brent are also joining us tonight. So,
Perfect. Arlen.
yeah. Arlen with Jacob.
Maybe it is.
Arlen. Well,
I have
guys,
not seen Arlen in months.
I was planning on playing tonight, and then I had a little impromptu nap time that interrupted that. But I'm here now.
Nice. You guys want to quickly give Bergour a quick summary of what's happened? So you're in Palfrey's Keep for one.
All right.
I think we told you. So Lord Sander, or Count Sander died.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
it's Count Lintern. We just finished having Count Palfrey's funeral, and then having a combination of like a wake and a ascension for the new Count. They have changed all of the tabards in Palfrey's Keep to be split now between having half, what do you call it? Half the mark of the Church of St. Cuthbert, and then half the mark of Palfrey.
That's a little odd.
Yeah.
Yep. Which we recognize the church is moving in and getting a little overly comfortable, but might not be our.
They've also apparently changed the ceremony. The Druin and Chael made good friends with the Seneschal Ranaval last time, and he indicated that for Count Lintern's like ceremony, it's substantially different now, and it incorporates a like a crowning, as it were, by the Church of St. Cuthbert. So, Brother Ederic, we just witnessed a bit of a verbal tug of war while the guys were having a court or an audience, I should say, with the Count, and it seems that Brother Ederic had lost. What have you guys agreed to do? What are you getting for it?
Well, Calidor, the level 1 tavern owner, used his genius negotiating skills to get us rights to actually have this legal tavern and be under Count Palfrey's banner in exchange for clearing out the lizard men, which we were going to do anyway. So,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, yeah.
But we've
Solid deal.
decided to go speak to Galamir in the Half-Cut Hills and see if any of the giants will assist us.
The giants don't like the lizard men, or they might not like the lizard men, so we're gonna get help from them. Okay.
And it's an opportunity for me to train, for Druin to train, and not with the priest of St. Cuthbert.
Brother Ederic.
Because BrotherEderic's starting to get a little bit on his nerves. This whole taking over the keep thing. That doesn't sit right.
I think it's mostly as a show. It's to strengthen the bond between the Palfreys and the Giants by working together again. I think, is the more larger picture of it than just they don't like the lizard men. But
Yeah. All right. Sounds reasonable enough to me.
So we were just going to roll some weather checks and see how bad the weather is tomorrow because it's winter.
Yeah. So, anything else you guys wish to do? So, with that in mind, Bergour, is there anything you wanted to do? I asked Steve about this too. You just joined us. Anything you want to do in Palfrey's Keep before you guys depart?
I don't think I have any crap I need to buy. Although I guess I'll make sure that I'm full up on rations and water skins. Aside from that, wasn't there some banded mail that was in the treasure pile that I hadn't claimed?
That's right.
Oh, well then. Boys, you saving this stuff for me?
That's
Of course.
Awesome. Well, then I will claim that, and I will buy another, week's worth of iron rations and get rid of the stuff that's gone bad. And I think that's everything that I need to do.
Perfect.
Good idea.
I took the plane.
Are there any spells available around the keep that I could buy, or anyone I could consult for checking their spell books out and paying them some coin?
I don't think we have any. No one here, apart from yourself, casts arcane spells. Now, you would have gained one new arcane spell from gaining your new level.
True.
So, let's see here, Steve.
Time to roll for a spell.
You know it. Now, hold on. Where?
I roll for a second? Is there a second level spell I roll for?
Yeah, hold on. Figuring out whether you... you're 4th level now or 5th level now?
5th level.
5th level? Holy shit.
Yeah, right.
We just gained a 1st level slot. So...
See you.
Oh, I got bad news. Because you're not a wizard. You do not automatically gain spells as you advance levels.
No.
I know.
Wasn't there some function where I got some...
Hold on. I think we may have... I think what you'll get... Well, the thing is, you just automatically learn it. You don't have to go and, train with... Well, we'll let you get one. We'll let you get one here.
Oh, what a guy.
What a guy. It's to make up...
One, right?
Remember that when the Fang Dragon shows up later. Steve, would you give us a D44 roll, please?
Can I ever?
Mm.
All right. Roll 1D44.
Go.
Blam.
31.
And that's a big 31.
Do you know pyrotechnics already?
I do not know pyrotechnics.
Okay, you know pyrotechnics now.
Great. Is that the first or second?
That is a 2nd level spell.
Cool.
And what allows you to do is you must draw on an existing fire source to produce either of 2 effects. First, you can produce a flashing and fiery burst of glowing colored aerial fireworks that lasts for 1 round. The effect temporarily blinds those creatures in, under, or within 120 feet of the area and that have an unobstructed line of sight to the burst. Those who view it are blinded for 1d4 plus 1 rounds unless they successfully save versus spell. So that's kind of cool. The other thing it does, it can cause a thick, writhing stream of smoke to arise from the source and form a choking cloud that lasts for 1 round per experience level of the caster. Covers roughly a spherical volume from the ground to the floor that totally obscures vision beyond 2 feet. Fills a volume of 100 times that of the fire source.
Ooh, that is cool.
Yep. So you need a fire
Basically what
source.
he's saying is I gotta have my protection from fire spell on at all times. Okay.
Yep. Well, that one's pretty bad because if you use the choking smoke one, you got to make a save versus spells, or you take -2 to all attacks and AC and stuff like that. So it's pretty interesting.
I like that one.
Mm-hmm. All right. So then, guys, if there is nothing else, then we can have you... oh, you know what? We...
do I roll for how many pages it takes up?
You do have to do that. Yeah, you'll have to check the house rules for that stuff. Let me find one thing. Oh, here it is. Let me grab... is it in range? I don't think so. Hold on.
Is there any pack animals available to come with us?
I just thought of something here. Let me quickly shuffle something up. I'm going to see if anything of interest happens for you guys at the feast. Arlen knows what I've just grabbed.
Yeah, I know exactly what's happening.
Any pack animals? No. I remember that, unfortunately, the Heronshaw region is notably bereft of any substantial animals. And the ones that were at the farmlands were likely carried off by either sold off or eaten by the refugees or taken and eaten by the lizard folk. All right, let's see here. We'll start with Bergour. Here. So Bergour, let's see if anything interesting happens to you. Oh boy. Bergour, I need you to give me a save versus poison, please.
All right.
And you do get to use your, what do you call it? Your dwarven bonus. Yeah. Good. Turns out Bergour drank an awful lot at the thing. Fortunately, your dwarven constitution and also your unnatural tardiness allowed you to drink. Like they will be talking for generations about the keg that is this dwarf just downing drink after drink after drink after drink after drink. Calidor.
Yep. I was a good elf.
You're a good elf, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I accidentally gave the young count probably the most traumatic experience of his life when I gave him that cursed sword, so it's probably not surprising that I'm trying to drown my sorrows a little bit.
When you guys presented the Elanion had put together a stone statue, little statue thing that was in the shape of the sigil, and when it was given, some smartass in the crowd made a comment about hoping this gift went better than the last one. Calidor, would you give me a... So what you see is that one of the manservants, one of the... not a manservants, the house guards, I guess. You see him slap a servant girl. Like, full-on fucking cuff her for having spilled something.
Ooh.
Do you do anything to intervene, or...
I don't think I would directly intervene. If I did see if there was any opportunity to bring attention to the count about it, I would, but other than that, I think I would just keep that to myself. I don't think I would interfere in his running of his keep this early in his... I think
it's likely you are the only one who sees this.
Yeah,
it's you.
Probably not at this point.
Okay. For Tanev. For Tanev, during the feast, you can find that because you're a relatively new face to this crowd. I think as everyone sort of spread around the feast hall, you find yourself at a table with folk who are of the members of the house guard. They don't really realize that you're part of or at least they forgot, or maybe they just forgot that you were part of this, but the conversation gets to a very heated discussion of the heroes of Haranshire.
I listen.
So some of the people seem to be quite intent that, or quite, some are saying that they think that these are people who have helped and they'll be able to help again. And what the other position is that they have brought nothing but woe here. That if those walls had not been rebuilt, it would not have disturbed the lizard folk. The coming of this Count Palfrey did not take ill until they arrived as well. And then this curse, the cursed sword that they accidentally brought upon. They're a pox, and the sooner we're rid of them. Now Count would make them part of the community. His reign gets off to a very, very poor start. So you
I know, what's the majority opinion at the table?
It's split kind of equal in equal measures right now.
Yeah.
But it's getting heated. Like drinks have been flowing, and tempers, it seems, are high.
Well, I'm certainly not going to try to egg one side. Well, I'm certainly not going to try to get involved and let it be known where my allegiances lie.
Mhm.
But I might make jabs to each of them and try to, like, as they get more drunk, and just try to, like, kind of get them to go off each other even more.
What is your charisma? Charisma modifier for reaction modifier.
Reaction adjustment, reaction modifier, nothing for charisma.
Okay.
So I didn't say I'd do well at this.
So if you do try to tell me about how you're trying to sort of needle them along and trying to get things to be more fractious at this table.
I will ask what the ale is like at their tavern, at the group's tavern, and like, you know, can they serve a good pint of ale? It must be good for something.
Oh, the old pint of ale attack. Yep.
Well, because if there's a rival, if there's a rival tavern,
Exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
maybe I can reduce this to like I get a sense of, like, is this like all football club rivalries, or is
Sure.
this, like, you know,
So
The beer. Your beer is as flat as your woman line.
So what they respond with is that there doesn't appear to be any, you know, they sort of look confused by the comment, and I'm gonna allow. They don't seem to I mean, they're either too deep in their cups, or they just don't realize that you're with them. They're like, "What does their beer have to do with anything?"
absolutely nothing.
It roils along, and fortunately, it does not really come to. They don't come to
way.
blows. It sort of hits that apex of them shouting at each other, and then that is the end of things. All right, and then Druin. Yeah, some of these are more situational. Okay. Oh, Druin, you've been asked to gamble. You interested in a dice game?
Spells right after that.
Might be more.
How about some
Calibers.
fool's gold?
Damn
Want
it.
some fool's gold?
No, it's Steve. It's not your turn, buddy.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Druin has been invited to a gambling game. Jesus. Steve, you're a degenerate gambler.
Thank you.
Druid's gonna pass.
What?
June, I think you know that your buddy Bergour would be just terribly disappointed if you passed up an opportunity to take some of their money.
Well, and that's just it. I know that Bergour and Calidor would probably be all over this, like stink on a monkey, but yeah, it's not my thing.
Okay.
However, if I'd seen the girl get slapped, somebody would have been knocked the fuck out.
All right. So then, Rilligo,
Yes.
several of the guests have asked you, these are the ones that seem to be more of a fan of yours. They have asked to hear of your great deeds.
Oh, so many. I've been brought down to 0 hit points at least 8 times.
He's not lying.
Is that the extent of your how you regale everyone, or do you break out?
Well, I'll tell them about all the times that I fell in battle and got back up. At least the next day.
So
yes.
maybe like you, it's like that like awful forced, transition towards a song scene in every musical, where you
Exactly.
hop up and then you're directing the court musicians to start playing along, and then you snatch the lute from one of them and start playing your own thing.
That sounds brilliant to me. Of course, I got a song for every occasion. I carry my songbook with me. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
I've got a song for each of my deeds. It's true.
And it's every single one can be sung to the tune of the Yellow Rose of Texas.
Exactly.
Yeah. Isn't that the one? Isn't Emily Dickinson's? Isn't that every single one of her poems can be sung to the Yellow Rose of Texas?
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I love Emily Dickinson. I didn't know that one.
Yeah. I might have the song name wrong, but there's one song, like every one of Emily Dickinson's songs has the same meter or rhyme scheme.
Well, she does use the same meter a lot. Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
So I guess you could find a song for that.
Yep. So then, with that, the thing comes to an end. What you find is that there are some sore, definitely some members at your table, Tanev, who are, when Riligo gets up and starts singing about how great he is, it definitely pushes people more in towards not liking him. So he has definitely made some, he's made some real fans. You know, there's some at the table that are banging, you know, and singing along with him, and some that are like, ah. But yeah, otherwise the evening is uneventful. So then you guys wanted to get some gear, I think, right? As well?
Yeah. And does magic armor weigh less than regular armor?
10%
Or is
less.
that only 10% less?
Yep.
Thank goodness.
Mm-hmm. You were riding the razor's edge there?
Oh no, I'm way over.
Oh, fuck. Well, and John's on, what do you call it? John's on vacation this weekend with his wife, so he got no horses.
Druin might just have to, like, sacrifice an extra 3rd level spell slot so that he can have strength for, you know, the morning and a strength spell for the afternoon. Just so he
Isn't
can
there
travel.
that light and load spell that, what's his name uses all the time? Falcarel uses all the time. Do you have access to the, I think it's in the travel?
Ooh, I don't know if travel is in our spheres.
Oh, let's see here. I think it's travel. Let's see here. Light and load. I know it's a pre-spell, and you guys have an enormous amount of flexibility in what you have access to. Light and load is a 2nd level from the Traveler's Sphere.
All right, let's take a look here, folks. I might say no just because.
What spheres?
Nope. Oh, Traveler's Minor. Yep.
Minor, yeah. So then, yeah, light and load. It's page 375 of the pre-spell compendium.
Oh, do I even have that?
PDF, I think. All right. Then, if there's anything else you guys wish to do in while you're in Palfrey's Keep, we can get it done. Otherwise, the evening comes, and I think what we hear is Bergour does that what when he hears about the gambling that Druin could have taken part in. But yeah, other than that, we what do you call it? The morning afterwards. Do you guys intend to leave the next morning, or do you want to spend a day, or what are you thinking?
I say we move along. Yeah.
Move along?
Yeah, I think so.
Nothing to see here. Go on. All right. Then let's take our mid-session break now, guys, and we will come back, check in with chat, and then we will head off into the Half-Cut Hills in search of Tanev's elusive 1 experience point.
1 XP short, eh? Nice.
Yeah.
1 XP.
All right, so for those listening at home, we'll be back momentarily.
So how are you guys?
Well, not bad, I guess.
Yeah.
Really excited for golf season to be starting back up soon, but
Nice.
we need some rain badly. It's a real drought around here, so
Mm.
once that happens, things should be pretty good, but
Cool.
Cool.
what
Yeah.
about you?
All right. Let's check in with chat here. Hello, everybody. Who's just Steve O's writing up? I'll take Captain Chaos. Yeah. I'm no joke. I think his character in our Mutants and Masterminds game has been it's not Captain Chaos, but the name is actually very, very close to that. From years ago. Say
Natural disaster. Natural disasters.
Right.
Is definitely an alter ego vibe, no question about it.
Yeah.
It comes up every. Hey, I should show you actually a game I was working on where I hyper.
Maybe after the game, Steve.
Of course.
Yeah. So, insert. What's going on? Well, happy weekend. Like a firearm. Oh, the chirping. Okay, yeah, from before. Sounds like echo from somebody. You got it. Our chat is troubleshooting the source of the extra sound. Let Jeff speak. All right, Wayne, Fred, Iwawa, howdy, guys. Let's see here. Brian, what's going on? So, Brian, the ads that you'll be seeing in it, those are, of course, targeted to you, not to, which is why I continue to see my industrial, what is it, mass spectrometer ad. Because, I'm clearly...
I just know that you're a smart guy, and, clearly you're like,
It's my browser habits. I spend a lot of time, it's the online equivalent of window shopping, looking at these industrial mass spectrometers. It's sometimes you need to specifically know the chemical components in whatever.
This is how we found out that Kevin is secretly a supervillain.
Exactly. All right, so then, guys, we are having you guys head out into the... Oop, now that is Jeff's sound. Yeah, that popping is definitely Jeff and his
That is the cork sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very obvious. It's not actually Scotch today. It's Irish whiskey.
I hope everyone in chat, I hope your weekend is off to a terrific start. Alrighty. I was grabbing weather, right? Weatherman. Oh, Dave stepped away. And no one else wants to take the blame for the roll. No rain. Wind is not bad and fairly overcast. Not bad. The wind's not bad enough to be affecting things. So it is going to be a wintery winter day as you guys are heading out into the wild. And I think I got it at hand. Where is it? I just got George is unfortunately feeling under the weather, so he won't be joining us today. But what we will do is use something he wrote to do. And he actually did work on this section too. Arlen, would you give us a percentile roll, please?
Yeah.
Yes. Wonderful. Weather only comes in extremes here. So, unfortunately, what I was getting you to roll for is the temperature differential. And while the wind is blowing and whatnot, the temperature has taken a pretty substantial dip down. So you guys are going to be heading out in wee bit of a cold snap. I think it's early winter, so it's probably going to be about minus 20 Celsius. I'll let you, those of you who are in Fahrenheit, do the calculations. 'Cause I don't know. What is that in Fahrenheit?
It's -4 Fahrenheit.
Okay.
Which is, I mean, it's cold, but it's not shorts weather.
Not going to kill you cold. Yeah, it's
not gonna freeze to death cold. We're gonna be able to deal with that.
All right. So then, guys, who is going to be leading this ragtag group through the Half-Cut Hills?
What was the name of that spell, Kev? You spent all that time looking up.
I think it was Light and Load, wasn't it?
Light and Load.
Yeah. Didn't I say 375? I think, or something like that.
My PDFs are in 3 parts.
Yeah, Light and Load 375. It's in Book 2, Volume 2.
Okay.
Page and the page number at the bottom is 375. Light and Load. All right. So then, the reason I ask who's taking the lead is because there are no landmarks here, so we will be rolling for you guys getting lost. Yeah.
Do we have anybody who can travel?
Anyone got what is it? No direction or sense direction? Or direction sense? Oh, isn't that's Elanion and Dorman, right?
Yeah.
Tanev, you don't happen to have sense direction, do you? Andrew?
I don't know. No, I don't know. I don't have it.
Sorry. You don't have it, okay. All right. Then, let's see here. Chance of getting lost then becomes... one...
Wait, I'm an idiot. Yes, I do.
Nice.
I was like, I wouldn't take that. But no, and then of course I did. Direction sense. Yeah,
you played in one of my games before.
Yeah, well, you'd think by now I would have... That was a deliberate choice for exactly that reason.
Yeah. Why don't you give us a sense direction check, please? Nice. All right, so then, with successful navigation, it is in hills. There are no landmarks, so it's 90% chance of getting lost. But you do have a navigator, brings in a 60% chance of getting lost. Anything else? Oh, fuck, it's overcast. We're back up to 90% chance of getting lost.
So I don't really have direction sense.
Yeah, let's see here. Is there anything else that'll reduce that? Landmark sighted, no. Local guide.
Also, I've never been here, so
I'm right.
Definitely the last person you want leading this group.
Yeah. Shoot, yeah. The Boule Fin. Same as a Masterwork shield, we'll say. So a shield, an equivalent shield minus 10%. Right. You do have directions, though. So I'll reduce it by another... why don't you give me 10, since you're the one doing the direction sense. Give us a percentile roll, please.
A medium shield or a body shield, Kev?
Either. It's big enough to fabricate into either. I would say the larger of the two for now, because it hasn't been cut down.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay.
All right. So then, unfortunately, you guys are not quite going in the direction that you thought you were. Let's see if anything interesting happens today. The old dice roller here. Yeah. Whoa. That's good. Steve-O, why don't you give us a percentile roll, please?
Yes, sir. Percentile roll.
Comes.
141.
41. Awesome. Thank you. All right. So, no. Where is it? You think I'd have figured out the order of these tables by now, but you would be mistaken. All right, 41. Wood. Let's see here. Caldor, give us a D10 roll, please.
Yep. Oh, it's loud.
Wonderful. Not surprised, not surprised. Alrighty, so then, guys, this is about getting very, very close to noon as you guys are making your way through. Now, Tanev, what you're moving your way through are all of these hills have a really unusual kind of geographic or geomorphic kind of quality to them. It's like one side of the hills is perfectly, almost perfectly flat, and then the other side is a sloping and more natural kind of slope to it. And every single one of the hills has the same shape on it, with flat on one side and rounded and
like an escarpment, or just like a straight diamond, like pyramid on the one side and then rounded on the other.
Yeah,
How
basically.
about I give you a description of how it happened, and you'll know exactly what it looks like.
Yeah.
So these hills here, they were literally cut in half by the bladed axe of Clangadin.
Huh.
I shit you not, this is like hallowed ground right here for the dwarves. Well, except we don't live here.
And and Clangadin is has a really strong following in these parts. I take it.
Right here. And Dorman too.
Yeah.
Well,
That is actually the local legend as well, too. It's not just a Druin laying claim. It is the bona fide legend. The Half-Cut Hills were...
He's not just bullshitting me.
No, that's why I wanted to tell you, because I thought it would be kind of cool for you to know.
Yeah. All right. Now, let me find... so as you guys are navigating along, there's a light skiff of snow that's fallen. Nothing that has had really a chance to build up yet. That means... You get to use... Duplicate. Use this here. I get to use one of my winter maps. Because I never get to use these, except for every Sunday or Friday, Saturday. Let's see. Oh, and those of you who are pro subscribers to Roll20, be sure to go on and get your free stuff, again, for your subscription. Because you get free assets every month now.
Cool.
I need to still download mine. It's underwater stuff, and I have been threatening to run an underwater adventure since the beginning of the year, so it's almost like it's pushing me in the right direction. Okay, what's this here? Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. All right, guys, let me set this up quickly. And then, I'll bring you guys in. You guys are not surprised by what is about to happen. It's about... maybe about, I don't know, 3 or 4, or 3 hours before, what am I talking about? It's about, maybe about 45 minutes before noon, when, this occurs. Go to, copy you guys here. And make sure I gave you sight. I did. Good. Okay. Go to your camp. Go, guys. There we are. All right, so we got Calidor, we got Druin, we got Dorman's not here. Bergour, where are you? Bergour and Rilligo, okay. There we are. Alright, let me bring you over to our map here. Boop. I'll put you guys right in the middle. I think, yeah. Boom, there you are. So you guys are making your way through these snow-covered hills. And let's roll a d8 to see what direction your new friends are coming from. Oh, right from south. So let me move you up. Scooch north. Oh,
Light and load has no effect on magic items. So all the heaviest things that I have it doesn't work on. I still cast it though.
Why have you forsaken me, God? All right. It's almost as if he's trying to tell you something.
Carry more rations.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Dave, you missed my joke about mithril armor because I was muted.
Oh, what was that? What did you say? What did you say?
I said, well, light as a feather, but hard as dragon scale.
I have some of that sitting over on the coffee table.
Nice.
Very nice. All right. So. All right. So what you see then, guys? Let me roll for number encountered. And why? I think they... That's weird. They've changed, I think, the search function so it doesn't search through your purchased assets, which is weird. Okay.
Like you, Druin, all my heavy shit is magical.
So we can carry a whole shitload of water and ale and rations.
Exactly.
Wait, hold on.
Biggest tent you
Guys,
want.
don't you have a bag of holding or a handy haversack now?
Oh, yeah, maybe
Do we?
we do, actually.
Yeah. I think
thought
Dorman may have
that's
claimed it
the-
pretty quickly.
Yeah, but unless
Oh,
I
yeah.
put my armor in it and my battle axes and staff.
Oh, is it your armor that's weighing you down so much, Dave?
Well, yeah, because that weighs 45, and then I was going to ask if while we were still in the town if we could like convert coin into a note or something like that at Palfrey's Keep, but we didn't get a chance to talk about it.
Okay. Hold on. Okay, so I need to get... Okay.
Druin Moneybags Axebrother needs to, carry around less coin.
Alrighty. So, guys, what you can hear from barking up ahead, and it's coming from the south. You guys are traveling to the west, largely. And let me get the distance here. These are things that you have seen before. And almost like a cloud of steam, you see very briefly to the south as you're trying to find a way down that escarpment that you're currently on. You're maybe heading north, trying to get yourself down, and then you're going to head further east. Oh, you're heading east, not heading west. What appears is a quartet of... Seemingly, when you first see them, you think they might be nude. But you realize that there are flames licking on the outside of these hounds that are racing in towards you. You are not surprised. They are not surprised. You guys have faced these before, so you are aware of their capabilities, which is to say, they breathe fire. So, guys, let's see here. Yeah, Steve-O, been a little while since I think everyone was... Well, most people were here last session. Let's have Steve-O kick us off with some initiative. Everyone decide what you're doing with your first round here, guys. And then Steve-O, would you kindly beat my 6?
Albeit, D10,
please.
Yeah, right.
Unless you want to handicap yourself.
Oh, 7.
Alrighty. So enter in whatever you decided to do. I will be acting on a 9.
I didn't sing a song first. Oh, too bad. Well, I'll be using my 7, 9.
Oh,
7, 7, 4.
there we go.
Steve's walking us through the math.
Much appreciated.
That's a 7.
Carry the 1 divided by 3.
All right, guys. So it appears that Bergour, you and me are up first. What are you doing?
All right, I am drawing my sword, and I'm going to run in towards these things.
Please do.
All right.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Ooh. All right. Okay. So, Bergour,
Mm-hmm.
are you wearing little kid pajamas?
I normally wear, banded mail, but
Okay. In which case, if you're not wearing little kid pajamas, you ain't fire resistant. So, I need 5 saves versus spells. Oh, hold on. Save versus breath weapon, please. And your dwarven bonus, unfortunately, will not help you here.
will not apply to that. I only see 4 of them. You said 5 saves?
No, oh, sorry, 4 saves. 4.
Okay.
3, sir.
4
3.
saves.
The invisible one.
First one.
Weapon 15.
Nice.
Success.
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
No.
All right. 1, 2, 3 failures means 21 points of fire damage.
No, 2 successes and 2 failures.
Oh, there's only 4 of them. What am I doing again? Jesus. I'm fixated on there being 5 of them.
Just throw a 5th one in, Kev, so we can get the numbers right.
Yeah, really. All right, so then what that means is you take 21 points of damage.
All right.
And DR will not apply against that.
All of us?
So, no, just Bergour. Bergour is completely consumed in... He runs forward as the flames sort of consume him. Then, next up is Caldor. Caldor on 11. What are you doing?
Following my friend Bergour into combat. 1, 2, 3, and drawing my sword.
Okay.
There.
All right. Next up will be Druin and Tanev. What are you guys doing?
Okay, we're both being too polite. I'm gonna draw my short sword, and I'm gonna go over here. Can I hide? I'm gonna go underneath the bough of this tree.
Okay. The gout of fire you saw would have covered. Let me just so you can strategize. Because, no joke, Bergour was completely engulfed in it. Went to about there.
Oh.
And there. Yeah.
Maybe there.
Okay. So you raise back because that side of the tree is probably smoldering as well too. So you would have judged. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not the 30. I'm gonna measure my template and then I'm gonna put myself outside the template.
Can you please talk like that for the rest of the session?
Most definitely. Just wait for my character voice for Arlen's game tomorrow.
Oh no.
Yeah, your 18 charisma character should definitely talk like that because that feels appropriate to the fiction.
You gave I'm not through what you guys are talking about here. We need to go and save the princess right now. It's going to be super. You guys are fantastic. All right, then Druin's up next. Then Rilligo.
Druin moved 10 feet, and he holds aloft his gauntlet with the holy symbol of Clangadin emblazoned on the fist, and calls upon the power of Clangadin, and a silver watery wave covers his body and then dissipates.
Wow. Okay. Very nice.
Protection from fire on himself.
Nice. And then Rilligo, what are you doing?
Rilligo has his spear ready to go. Just a quick question. If one of your allies is on fire, can you cast pyrotechnics on your ally? I guess so, right?
He's not on fire. He was engulfed in fire briefly.
Okay.
Yeah, but yes, in theory, if someone was a Human Torch, then yeah.
Okay. Then Religo will move. He will cast his rally spell and give everyone +2 to their attack dice.
Okay.
+1.
So Religo starts shouting and waving his spear around. All right, guys, I think that is the end of round 1. So we're on round 2.
+1 all.
Okay. All right. So, everyone decide what you're doing with your round. And then, Dave, it's up to you. Dave, would you kindly beat my 7? Okay, very nice. Then, next up is... okay, so I'm acting on a... I'm acting on a 10. All right, Bergour looks like Bergour is probably up first. Remember, Religo, if you're going to be using a spell, you just need to put in the casting time of your spell. All right, so Bergour, you're up first. What are you doing?
All right, I am charging because it's a little too far to get regular in there.
Okay.
But I'm moving up to here, and I'm going to take my 1 swing.
You go right ahead.
All righty.
I'll make a health bar on him 1 sec here. Oh, yeah, just barely.
Just a little bit.
A little bit.
All right, and then medium-sized creature, I'm guessing?
Yes, that's right.
All right. 10 points.
Okay. Let me just... get the health bar going here for you guys. Overlapping. There we go. All right, so hold on. Go use my app. Use me old
And my
dice.
weapon is magical in case that matters for these creatures. I don't remember if it does.
Nice. These guys, let me double check here. Let's see. Okay. So everyone's getting their dice ready here. So one. All right. Okay. And defenses. I do not... Yeah, you should. You can affect them with normal weapons.
Cool.
Okay. All right. So then, 10 damage. All righty. Then it is Caldor's turn. What are you doing, Caldor?
Caldor will charge over at this one. Right there.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I guess that's 4.
Yep.
Movement. And attack.
Okay, hold on. Adjust something here. Okay, go right ahead. Medium-sized creature. Yep, that's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Holy shit.
Holy
Oh, right, because hound-size things, too. Japers. All right, solid hit on them. Then on a 10 are these things. So, it will change. These two of them are going to... 1, 2, 3, move back. Bergour, I need 3 saves versus breath weapons from you.
Mm-hmm. All right. First one.
Caldor,
no.
same thing from you, please.
One, no. Third one.
How many
no.
saves did you say?
1 from you, please.
Oh,
1 save versus breath weapon. So 3 failures.
3 failures from me.
21 points of fire damage.
All right.
Okay. And then Caldor fails. 7 points of fire damage.
7.
Okay. Then, and that those goats, I don't think reach any of your allies. Let's see here. Nope. Oh, really go, just barely. So right along here is all... as they their jaws open up and flames roil out. Then it is Druin and Tanev. What are you guys doing?
Druin moves up and casts prayer. Yep. So it gets everybody +1 hit damage and saves to the heroes, and -1 to hit damage and saves to the bad guys.
Okay.
Noise.
Isn't that only in melee?
No, it's all attack rolls.
All attack rolls.
Nice.
Their breath weapon will not be affected.
Hit damage and saves.
Let's read it here. Okay. Then what about Tanev?
I think it's reasonable to say Tan is going to assess the situation and realize that his sword's probably not going to be super useful on impulse. He took it out, so he's going to. I'm going to use this turn to swap the sword for my bow.
Okay. Then it is Rilligo. What are you doing, Rilligo?
The use +1 to hit all. That gives you all +2 to hit in total. In totes.
Okay.
And I'll move here. Here.
All right.
Maybe in the tree. There you go. Yes. Or use the snow.
Okay. Right. Okay, it rolls. So I was looking up prayer to see its damage rolls, so the breath weapon would not be affected. All right. So that is the end of. Let's see. Bergour, you get your second attack. Caldor, you get your second attack.
I charged.
Oh,
so.
you charged. Caldor, did you charge or did you move in?
I think I can just move that distance. I'm a
Okay.
little faster than him. I only move 4 squares.
Yep. So make your second attack.
And then it is +2. Ooh.
That's it. Oh, nat 1.
Yeah, that's a nat 1.
Oh. Oof. Give me a d20 roll there.
Oof.
Okay. You know, I kept saying that there was 5. There was one trying to flank you.
Dirty monkeys.
Dirty monkeys indeed. All right, that's the end of round 2, guys. We're on round 3. All right, and then Dave, you lost or won?
I think my 5 beat your 7.
Ah, there you go. Okay, so then Dave, you're up now. Oh, once again. Oh, Dave beat my 3. Oh, boy.
Ooh.
Whoa.
All right. So, that means I need... Oh, boy. Moves over here. I wonder if I can get... Oh. All right, so...
The tank really good. Take it on the chin again. Yep.
I need 3 saves from Bergour. I need 2 saves from Caldor. I need 1 save from Druin. And actually, I need 1 from Tanev and another one from Rilligo, please.
Breath weapon?
So, yeah, 2 versus breath weapon from Bergour. Each failed save gives you 7. Each successful save gives you 3.
You get a +1 on your save.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
How is that not a success? What's going on here?
Just helpful.
You're 3? Yeah, I don't know. It's a miracle. All right. So 7 points of damage for each failed save. Steven, I needed 2 from you.
Oh, two. Okay,
Yes, please.
two saves. All right,
2 saves, yeah.
and yeah.
All right, so then, Steve, you take 14 points of fire damage. Tanev, you failed? Okay. Druin, how'd your saves go?
I failed.
You failed both, or failed? Oh, you only got 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you take 7 points of fire damage. Calder and Bergour, you guys have adjusted accordingly.
My shimmering water maybe shows up briefly, and Drew doesn't seem any worse for wear.
Oh, what's protecting him?
Protection from fire. 84 points of fire.
Nice.
84 points of magical fire damage.
Fantastic. All right, then it is Bergour. You're up first on a 12. What are you doing?
All right, swinging. And I will do first one.
Yep, just barely. 13, nice. All right. Then it is Calendar on 14. What are you doing?
Attacking this one.
Okay. Go ahead. There we go. Come on, die. Yep, just, just barely. Go ahead and roll damage. Holy smokes.
I don't know if that's right.
1d8 plus 11.
I think that I typed
Elder, you
it
have
wrong, maybe.
You have the gauntlets of ogre power now, right?
Yeah, you got those gauntlets of ogre
Yeah.
power.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so
It
that
gives you
could be
plus
why.
six damage from the
Yeah.
ogre power.
All right. So solid hit. So, and as you guys are hitting these things too, they seem to be like cracking and bits are coming off as if they're made from like congealed like cinder or ash. And as they bark, there's that sound of like roiling blast furnace fire. Druin Axebrother, you're up next. What are you doing?
Combat move is how much for a dwarf?
For a dwarf, 4 squares.
So 1.5, I can move more than that. So okay, just making sure I'm within. Charge!
Wheer. All right. Come here, you.
Urfalak, where are you?
Okay.
Damage.
Solid hit, 8, 9 points of damage. Okay, let me roll its hit dice. Let's see. Where are you? Where are you? Go. Give you the old shaky shake. All right.
Could I have charge to this square, Kev? Does it have to be in a straight line, or does it just have to be adjacent when you end up?
It just has to be adjacent as long as you, where you end up. Okay. Oh, god dang it. I cut and pasted one without a, I forgot I had to add the reinforcements. That's right. All right. Okay, let me just quickly adjust this thing here, and that brings it down to there. Alrighty. Solid hit there, Druin, with her phallic. Then it is, on a 16, is Tanev. What are you doing, Tanev?
I'm going to back up a bit, and I'm going to try to loose an arrow. Probably this guy.
So if that one's engaged, which means you have -4 to hit, and on a 1, 2, or 3, you'd hit counter.
Oh, right. Okay. No, that's
you could take a
idea.
minus. What is it, guys? -8 or -6 to?
-6, I thought.
It's -3 for targeting melee and another -3 to not hit your buddy in melee. So a total of -6 to have no chance of hurting Callie.
I mean, I could also just target this guy over here.
You could also just shoot at that guy.
That works.
You
as well.
you said you were backing up, but you realize there's a guy right here, right?
There's.
Behind you. You moved in towards.
I had the screen.
Back up into the bad guy, and
Wow. Okay. You know what? In that case, I
that
think.
Like that
Yeah,
kind
no,
of
I'm kind of screwed no matter what. So can I drop the bow, draw the short sword after all over again?
Yep.
And I'm just gonna go in
Sure. Yep.
and help Druin out here.
Guys, our new elf buddy seems to do a lot of dancing around and switching weapons.
I think they call it the elf technique.
And prayer, right? I gotta remember prayer.
Yep, +1 to hit.
He doesn't do a whole lot of hitting.
That is not great. Hey, but when he does, it counts. That
Hey, is your Thaco still 20?
Yeah.
Oh, because you're a thief.
Yep. Okay. Then it is. Really go. What are you doing?
Rally, hit, +1 to hit, so +2 in total.
You guys have this. He's waving his spear around.
Take it away, boys.
All right. So then, that is the, I believe, end of first thing. Counter, you would have second attacks. Bergour, you'd have second attacks. Go right ahead. Oh,
Ooh, terrible.
oof. It's trying to hit people through all the fire. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
And then Caldor,
Oh yeah, that's right.
get your second attack here.
Arlen's like, I should have stayed dead.
I let you guys suffer this by yourselves.
Hits. Go ahead.
Oh, come on.
Think of all that hit dice worth of XP. Oh, nice. And as you hit it, it falls apart as if like the whole thing was a barely held together charred log. Ashes and stuff kind of fall around, and it is defeated. All right. Nicely done, Caldor. Then, I think it's the end of the round. We're on the next round. Dave did lose, so we're on to Andrew. Now, everyone decide what you're doing with your round. Make sure you mark where the hellhounds are. And then beat my 9, please.
There we go.
All right. Nice. Yeah, well before then. I'm not until a 12. Come on, guys.
Nice.
You got this. These things to be rife in the Half-Cut Hills or this close to Howler's Moor. Because last time you guys traveled through Howler's Moor, you guys encountered hellhounds as well. Bergour and Caldor, you guys are up first. What are you doing?
2 steps attack.
Okay. Holy
Oh!
shit. Solid hit. Let me roll hit points here.
Yikes.
Cheapers. So you very nearly take this thing down in one solid hit.
That's good news.
Yeah. Then it is. What about Bergour? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing same thing.
Yep, hit.
Smacking.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage. Shapers.
Mm.
There you go. All right, slowly hacking away at this thing. Then it is Druin Axebrother. What are you doing?
I'm wearing a shirt, Crumb, that says Furnished Caves and Reptile Arsonist 2nd edition. Just
I want to pick that up. That's awesome.
asked in chat. Druin is
Nice
hitting.
hit. Yep, whack. Skull Splitter gets 1 in.
It's the 2nd edition.
Yep. Come on.
Skull Splitter's a hit too.
No, that one. The second one is a miss. Sorry, I saw the damage.
Okay,
Oh, I thought that was damage. Sorry. Go ahead and roll damage on yours.
on the first one, yeah.
Yes, please. Let's see here. I gave it 6 damage. Ew, but I got to take more off. Another 7 more. Pretty good. All right, then it is Tenev.
Gonna swat. Try again. Right. Prayer. Oh no, and Steve's. You just gave us another bonus, right? The rally.
Yep.
Okay.
Really?
Oh my God, it's worse.
Now, you guys do have 5 points of Astonishing Fortune right now.
Oh my God.
Would have AC4 have hit, Kev, on the last round? Because I didn't use Steve's bonus.
You use Steve's bonus? AC4 would have hit, yeah. Steve's bonus is a plus. Oh, did you not include prayer in yours either?
Oh wait, I did include prayer.
Oh, so that's a miss then.
That's still a miss. Okay.
Yeah. So Tan, you want to re-roll that? 5 points.
I don't want to waste a point.
Okay. Then it is Religo. What are you doing, Religo?
Religo will surprise everybody by moving 5 blocks to the right or
Okay.
left, depending which way you're facing, and then doing rally. So +1 to everybody.
I really picture it like he's not like brandishing the spear up near the tip. He's got it like by the very end, and it's kind of wobbling it around. Like, you know,
He just likes to sing and dance. He just likes to sing and dance a lot,
Yep.
so he just does that.
a drunken hockey player style. There we
You
go.
got it.
Yeah. All right, then it is the hounds. So, let's see here. Druin and Tanev, go ahead and make an attack of opportunity. As this hound is going to try and...
Now, do I understand it right? It is now up to a +3.
What's up to? No. It's only +1. You have a +2 in total.
Oh, sorry. So
One
his
from the- and actually
his rally doesn't stack. It's one round.
No. Rally. Yeah, it gives you one, and I think it's actually 30 feet is the radius. What's the radius on your?
I would have been out of it anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Oh, then I only
Oh
hit
my
AC.
god, it keeps getting worse.
Oh, Druin, that is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Oh, so it's trying to get it's flanking around to catch both of you on fire again. You see it going. You spin around Druin, and then your axe hacks along the side, and then it falls down in ashes. Then I need. Oh shit, Rolligo.
No,
You can
but
like,
I get it again.
you
I
called,
need-
I think literally
down.
called in the line of fire.
Yep. I
thought
need.
you were blocking. I thought you were blocking. Sorry.
I need
It's fire.
one save from Calidor. I need 2 saves from Bergour. I need 2 saves from Rolligo.
That's gonna work out real well. All right. And that's a success. And that's
Here we go. One fail.
there we go. 2
Fuck.
successes.
Rolligo, you take 14 points of fire damage as you go running into the flames.
And he's down. All right.
All right.
Kev, did you say I take 1 or 2?
One from you, please.
1 for me. Okay.
Calidor first, so 7 points for you. And then Bergour, how'd you do? Urgh.
Failed on both.
Where's those match? So then that's 14 for you as well, too, please.
Yeah.
All right, then Rolligo runs running in, screaming and running at his spear, and then he's just engulfed in flames. And as soon as they go back, you can see his smoldering body on the ground.
Perfect. And he's down again. All right.
All right.
Is that every combat I go down? Could be every.
Now you can tell the story of how you dropped 9 times.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but he keeps fighting. All right.
What are those notches on your loot for? And he just gets pale. I don't want to talk about it. All right.
Hold on. My wounds.
Then Bergour and
His loot got
Calidor,
smashed.
you guys get your second attacks.
His loot got smashed a couple of sessions ago, though.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. It's just the neck that's left. Nice. Yep, that's a solid hit, Bergour. Yeah, just barely. Calidor. Minus
Ow.
12 AC. Good lord. All right, 12 points of damage. Man, this is a tough one. Getting there. Jeez.
Oh,
Holy shit. Luton just... what is your... Oh, Athahal? Ethahal?
yeah.
Yeah, that
Ethan.
thing hates hounds.
Oh, yeah.
Holy smokes. All right, so Calidor, you dispatch this one. You spin around and you can see your brother is on the ground, barely breathing, his hair singed. And yeah. Okay, so then there are 2 things you remember. The sweet melodious sound of his voice and the choking gurgle of his death rattle.
Oh,
Next
no.
round, guys. Now, Jeffrey, Andrew, you beat me, I think.
I
So
did.
everyone decide what you're doing with your round. And then beat my 6, please. Nice. Excellent. I'm not till a 9. As the visual of Rilgo running into the line of, like, you know, two perpendicular cones of fire
Very
meeting up.
Very strategic.
Yep.
Strategery.
All right.
It was almost as good as a pyrotechnic spell, I would think.
Yeah, I can cast pyrotechnic. Oh God. Okay,
So
so
if Gorilla goes on fire, can he cast pyrotechnic on himself, using himself?
Of course.
if he was on fire, it mostly just increases the effect, though, so it may not have the desired result. First up is Druin Axebrother. What are you doing?
Druin is running. I just noticed, though, when I was using the diagonals, that it's not calculating it's only calculating 5 per diagonal on this map.
Oh, is it? Hold up here.
Yeah, just, you know. I'll just do it.
Oh, yep. Here we go. There you go. Should be fine now. Let's see. Is it doing it right now? Yep.
Yeah, I can only get I'm 1 square away.
Okay. So, oh, close. Then it is Calidor and Bergour. What are you guys doing?
I guess I will charge.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, you can get if you're.
Because aren't diagonals 2?
They are, but you can actually get there, like the one just north from where you were.
Oh, right here. Oh,
Yep.
okay. Yeah.
Yep.
I thought he was going for the flanking bonus on the other side.
Yeah, but it's not worth the charge.
Yeah, because he can make 2 attacks then instead. So, Calidor, you're. I think that there are like little cinders and ashes that are around your sword. It's just this is what this thing was. You know, thousands and thousands of years ago, this is what this sword was crafted for, was defeating these kind of evil. Yeah, that's, once again, it's brutal strike. Go ahead and roll damage. Good God.
Holy shit.
Bergour, at least one of these things is mercifully down now. I should be making a morale check as well, too. Tanev, you're up now. Oh, Bergour, what did you do?
I haven't done.
What are you doing?
Since Calidor killed the one I was facing, I will. I can stand on this square, right? It's a little slopey, but it's
Yep.
All right. Then I will just move up to here, and I will swing.
Please do.
Minus
Solid
1.
hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
And
Is a hit. Now let's check the hit points on the sucker. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ooh. It's a toughen. Let's see if I cut and paste the correct thing. Yes, I did. Look at that. Alrighty. 12 points of damage. Okay. Good hit. Alright, then it is its turn. And... oh, shit, Religo.
Yes? Yes?
Good placement there, Druin.
Thanks.
God dang.
What? Yes?
Religo, I need you...
Oh, I do get +1 on my save, but that didn't matter. Never mind.
If you lay on the ground, does he get a bonus for...
I'm going to let him make a save. Well, I'm questioning whether he gets a save or not. Breath Weapon is I'll let you make a save anyway, Steve, so give us a save versus Breath Weapon. And Bergour, go ahead and make your save versus Breath Weapon.
Nope.
All right, so we need to spend a point of Astonishing Fortune because Religo is about to become...
barbecue.
Yep.
Barbecue.
Jeepers.
Bad positioning. My fault.
Like, your save versus Breath Weapon, it's not terrible.
Rolling.
And the odds have been... have you made any successes so far?
Me?
No.
Yeah, Bergour.
No. No.
Well, Religo, I don't think has made any success. I made like 2.
Oh, okay, just that you're in the middle of on.
It's like 2 out of 7.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's not great.
So, 7 points of damage for you. And then Religo, you failed, so Religo's at -9 right now.
Oh,
And
damn.
whoever wants to play the role of John for the evening, you're down to 4 points of Astonishing Fortune.
Yeah.
Bergour, you get your second attack.
Mm-hmm.
Make this thing pay.
Do that.
Come on. Here it comes. Oh, great. Thanks, Dave. Come on.
AC 1 for 14 damage.
That's not bad, not bad, not bad. Let me turn off my little measure here. Okay. All right. Then it is the end of the round, guys. I have rolled the morale save or check for this thing. And I think, Andrew, you're still kicking my ass with initiative here, so you are up next. Tana, did you act this round?
Actually, no, I didn't.
No, yeah, I didn't think so. What are you doing?
Well, I was going to, but all the targets are done now, so I guess,
Bergour looks over, flames coming from his beard, like,
yeah. I'll move back over here, I guess, and would I be able to pick up the bow from the ground? I had declared an attack action, so probably not.
No, I'd let you pick up the bow instead. Yeah, so you got your bow in one hand and your short sword in the other one.
Yeah, I mean that'll be my turn.
Yep, that works. End of the round. So then, Andrew, you are still rolling initiative here. Everyone decide what you're doing with your round, and then, I am very sorry for this. Beat my 10. Alrighty. Okay. You guys look like you are going to be successful here, so I'm going to start recording XP.
I think we might do it.
Yeah. All right, so then first up
I
is Calidor. What are you doing?
Step forward and hopefully finish this thing off.
Come on.
Atheliel hungers for their flesh.
Does it ever?
Their
Oh,
fiery
no.
Flesh. Oh my goodness! Oh my
So this might actually be a good time to spend an astonishing fortune.
I thought we can't do it on ones. Or can we?
You can't in Savage Worlds, but I'm fine with you doing it in this.
Okay.
This is a
Yeah,
less-
maybe I better do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe better do it.
That
We've
is a
already had the
fantastic rule in Savage Worlds, though.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Oh my goodness.
I've
That
already
comes...
had the negative one of battlefield effect.
Wow!
Yes.
Amazing.
Give us...
This is bringing back some PTSD, Kevin, from our Legacy Crystal Shard game last weekend,
Yeah.
where Tom just rolled
Oh my
20 was
God.
like, no, you are
No,
dying.
you're getting nothing. Yeah, poor Tom. Oh my god. And then the blinds the giant who then throws Tom into the ocean. Good lord. All right, so then, Calder, would you give us a D20 roll, please?
All right.
Didn't we already do that?
No, but it's once per round it can happen.
Oh, I thought you said once per session or encounter.
No, it's once per round. I'll let it trigger. All right, so... so what happens is you hit... I need Bergour, Calidor, and this Hellhound to all make a saves versus breath weapon. I succeeded on the Hellhound.
Breath weapon.
I'm going to spend an astonishing fortune on that one,
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
Oof.
Nat 1 for Calidor.
Oh
All
my
right,
God.
there we go. for
All right.
me.
So both you and the Hellhound are able to jump back in time. Unfortunately, Calidor, what's happened is with all the flame and all the heavy armored guys, this is a slightly unstable thing here. So you slide down and hit the ground at the bottom. So I think that's 5 points of damage. Yeah, no,
Ouch.
DR won't apply.
Okay.
Shit! But you and Bergour, you and the Hellhound have leapt forward. All right, then it is Bergour. Did you act this turn yet? No.
I have not acted yet,
Okay,
so
go ahead.
I'm going to try to hopefully finish this thing off.
It's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Come on.
All right, next.
Big. Yes, that's enough. All right, so you sweep that thing up, destroy it, and once again, It's as if it never existed. Nothing but flame-licked embers drifting in the winter breeze. Calidor is slightly buried below Riligo. Riligo is... What were you planning on doing this round, Druin?
I was actually going to administer a potion of Riligo.
Yep. So we'll... the healing will come in combat. All right.
Yeah. So half a potion.
Yeah.
I do have the healing skill.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I think... I was just remembering... Tom actually died on his mortal wounds roll, right?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he did. He was 100% dead. We had to resurrect him.
Yeah. No, it was that you guys didn't run out of astonishing fortune. It was that he rolled like he had a massive penalty to his roll, and then rolled like a 1 and a 3 for his mortal wounds rolls. So, okay, so not to set the stone. So your hit points are quite low, Steve. What is Religo's constitution? Steve-O? Hello? Is Steve there?
On the meat, it looks like he may have stepped away for a second.
Okay. I can take a look and see here. All right. All right, so Religo's constitution. Dave, does Druin have healing?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. All right, so Religo's constitution is a 14. 0... 4. So when Steve gets back, it's a 1d20 plus 4 he's rolling. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Walking around back up to the to where everybody
Dust yourself off.
Yeah.
All right.
Gal already went up. Cast Clangadin's rope for elves.
It's a noose. Oh shit!
Well, wrong spell. Sorry.
So you guys make get yourselves back up here. What do you guys? Whoa! So Bergour is pretty banged up, as is. I mean, Bergour more so than anyone because of his pretty high starting hit points.
Yeah.
Druin oddly seems completely unaffected.
All right, so we'll wait for Riligo. I will give Cure Mod to Bergour.
Okay. Okay. 8 points to him. Nice.
17.
Excuse me. Great.
Do we need to go slow here, Kev, or can I just...
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Keep going. Go right ahead. Don't wait for me.
Okay. Tanith.
8. Nice.
One Cure Light.
Thank you.
And then a Cure Light on Calidor. And another Cure Light on Calidor. 10 for Calidor.
Okay.
That's it for my spells. And then I will run over and grab the staff that I dropped.
Okay.
So that was 10 that you gave me?
10 total for you, yeah.
Yeah. And then Bergour, I'm going to give you 2 more Cure Lights, and I'll save 1 for Riligo. 12.
Nice.
So there's 1 more Cure Light left in the staff that I can do without having to burn any charges.
In
But
case we
I
need
will-
something for Religo when he
yeah.
comes to.
Actually, yeah, I was going to say I'll use that last one on Riligo, but he's
Okay.
going to be beat up.
He is quite badly hurt, so that there is a
Yeah.
possibility that he'll need immediate healing to avoid dying.
Yeah, so
once you assess him.
actually, so that +5 will go to Riligo. Sorry, Bergour. I'm going to use a charge on the staff and do a Cure Serious on Bergour.
Okay.
So, Cure Serious is 2d8 plus 2, I think. Still check.
Is that it?
Oh, and I should be doing these. Like, I got these buttons on the bottom here.
Yeah.
Like,
Those awesome macros that John
The
came up with.
macros that John made. Yeah.
of course,
That's
it takes a lot
fantastic.
more filter.
Okay, so Cure Serious on. All right, so then what do you guys wish to do next? This is only like just before noon right now. So.
I'm just checking for Cure Serious here.
Mm-hmm.
Is it 4th?
4th level, I believe, yeah.
I guess we will travel much more carefully.
Yeah. All right. So, what I can tell you is, I'll move us back to the main screen here. What I can tell you is that the rest of the day's travel, though not pleasant, is fortunately uneventful. So,
Thanks, Druin.
that evening, likewise, passes uneventfully. Dave, what kind of weather are we looking like next day? Here goes. All right, so no precipitation, barely any wind, and clear skies. Guys, it appears as if the bad weather for the day before has been left behind, so this will be easier to navigate. Tanev, would you give me a percentile roll, please? Oh.
Roll 20 does not like me tonight.
Okay. So, then, let's see what happens. Your morning. All right. So, if you guys have, if anyone has the eye on the meat, let me know when Steve gets back, and we'll make his roll.
Yeah, I can
Okay.
look
And
out
the
for
heat-
that.
Okay.
And Druin probably needs to spend hours and hours preparing today, right?
3,
Oh, yeah.
It's 40, and that's an hour and a half. 2 hours.
2 hours of spell prep, okay? So then, this actually might happen in camp then. No, it will happen when you guys are traveling. Let's see here. Jeffrey, would you give us a percentile roll, please?
Yeah.
Okay. 64.
Wait, we do gain 2 overnight, right?
Yes, you do. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll heal 2 overnight. All right.
I wonder if Rogo's alive.
Yeah, it was a bit of a humbling experience with Tom. We got so used to scraping by. Would you guys kindly give me a percentile roll, please? Or not percent, I'm sorry. Tanev, give us a D10 roll, please. Excellent. All right. Then let me oopsies. Whoop, wrong page here. Let me quickly do one thing here. This is going to be on present. Did you want to cast any healing stuff before you set out for the day, or are you good with what you've got there, Druin?
Yeah, we can heal everybody up. It'd be nice if we know what Steve.
Yeah, whether
needs.
he's
So
alive
even-
or not.
So even if he is at 1, that 5 only takes him to 6. So I'm going to use the other cure light on him.
Okay.
That 3 that I cast in the macro. So Steve will go get +8.
Plus 8 for saves, okay. Or for his healing, okay.
Oops, not hop. Hit points. Druin the Brewmaster gives him +8 hops.
All right.
Okay, so then I will start the morning off with Calidor. And
Oh, Anna says hi to everyone.
caliber, there's 8. So another 15 total.
Oh, that's awesome. That makes me basically full.
Okay. And then how is Tanip? He's pretty close.
I'm
He's
fine.
full. Yeah.
I'm full.
Bergour, this is coming off the staff the next day.
Okay.
John, your macro sucks. Roll. I'm going to just roll.
That's what, +8 after those 3? 2, 1, and
Sure.
5.
Cure lights, yeah.
Yep.
And I'll use another card off the staff. 2d8 plus 1.
And is not impressed with the results of your rolls there.
No, I'm not either.
Or mine. Ugh. Oh well.
You know what? I got an idea here. Hold on, I'm gonna grab something. I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds here, guys.
I'm going to switch over to Priest of Lathander so I get a bonus on healing.
What happens if you change religions?
Oh, fuck, I don't know. But, yeah,
I don't even know if that's possible.
I'm sure it is, but you probably would get, like, some sort of
You
negative
like have to
shit.
start out as level 1 cleric again or something.
Oh my
Right? You gotta
goodness.
build up your relationship with your new god.
Right. That would be vicious.
I played a video game once. It was a mod adventure that someone had done for Neverwinter Nights, the original game.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, you go into this, you're a paladin, you return to your temple, and there's all these demons like killing your brethren. So you quickly jump in and you kill all the demons, and it turns out that there was some spell cast on the temple, and you were actually killing fellow paladins and abbots and stuff.
Oh,
Nice.
jeez.
So you like immediately lose your paladin.
What's this?
Oh, we were talking about. I said I was going to switch over to Lathander so I could get a bonus on healing. And Jeff asked, "What happens if you switch your gods?" And we were just like, "I don't know. Can't be good." And then
That would be trouble.
Really can't be, no.
And then I eventually said I played a mod for Neverwinter Nights back in the day where it was like a homebrew adventure that somebody had made, and you're the paladin returning back to the temple, and there's all these demons there, so you start killing the demons, and you realize that there's a spell that's been cast on the temple, and you just slayed all your brethren.
Oh, jeez. That's basically the setup for the Old Man Logan comic.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Mysterio. Like the dome-headed Spider-Man villain who like makes Wolverine think that the X-Mansion is under attack by like every X-Men villain. So Wolverine just goes berserk and he kills all the X-Men because it was them.
That's pretty awesome.
It's pretty crazy. Mark Millar, he definitely does not skimp on outlandish ideas. Faux show. All right. What I was looking for is there was something that I found very interesting. I just had my copy of Worlds Without Number arrive today, and there's a very cool way of adding character to a wandering encounter. Jeff, you mentioned this before, and I think that I used something similar in one of the other Kevin Crawford games before. So I thought we would see what's going on here.
Oh.
Let's see here. Is Steve back yet? No?
I don't know. Something must have happened to him.
Steve.
I'm here.
Oh, he's
Nice.
here.
Hey,
We need
nice.
to check if you're alive or not.
Yeah.
Am I alive?
Well, you got to roll
We don't
to
know
find
yet.
out.
All right. What am I rolling? Here we go.
You're rolling
1d20 plus
+4.
plus 4. Oh, let me go.
All right.
Table. You go.
Coming. Hold on. Just
Simple.
my cursor. Yep. All right. R. Slash.
1d20 plus 4, please.
1d20.
Slash R.
4
Slash.
and For the love. Roll
You can throw dice at you, Kev.
Sorry?
D20 plus 4. Drum roll, please.
You threw the
didn't
dice
work.
at my head. So-
He said
Slash-
R// and I'm like, he's going to throw dice at Kev.
yeah, /R, 1d20 plus 4.
Right, thank you. 1d20. That's 4. And here we go.
You
And kablam. What's up at 10? That's fast.
You are grievously wounded. You die unless healed to 1 hit point within 10 minutes. Give us a d6
All right.
roll.
D6.
Yes, please.
D6. Bang. 3.
Okay, 3. Ugh. One of your arms is severed or crushed. So, you could spend a point of Astonishing Fortune, which would bump it up by 1. 2, you are critically wounded. You die unless healed within 1... Anna!
And
Can I-
Sorry, guys. Jeez. You know, I normally, because Jaden's not here right now, I had the door to my room is open. She can hear my neighbors through that window.
Oh no.
Yeah. And Anna has one response to hearing the neighbors. That's exactly... Hey, fuck you, fuck you! Okay. So you can spend a point of Astonishing Fortune to bump it up to... being that you die within 1 day, you need a day to get your healing, but one of your hands would be severed or crushed.
Holy fuck, man.
You can also
Or you
spend...
can re-roll.
You could spend a
You can
point
re-
of Astonishing Fortune to re-roll altogether.
Oh,
That's
bother.
Good option
That's
because you rolled kind of crappy.
Yeah, you rolled a 6, so
All right,
odds are
gang.
pretty
Yep.
good of rolling better on the d20, which is sort of the big one.
All right, gang. Thanks for the point of Astonishing Fortune.
Yeah.
Here we go. Rock and roll. Oh!
And
I take it back.
give us a d6 roll.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
no.
Well, it's been real.
Oh my god. Okay, so what you have right now
Yeah.
is you are mortally wounded. You die unless you are healed within 1 round. Now that's happened already. Druin has already spent that 5 points that you healed. That would have been you saving his life to bring him to 1 hit point. But the 3... The 3 is both of your arms are severed or crushed.
Oh my god.
So this would have been burned off. You're like raising and waving your spear around and it scorches your arms off. What you could do... But here's the thing. You could spend a point of Astonishing Fortune to get it to being just... No, your arms are severed or crushed.
Okay, so
Wow.
we're down to 2 now.
Wow.
So if you
Those are very-
if you have them being
I think
scorched...
We only have 1.
If your arms are scorched, that means they were like... They're just like horrendously burned. And you're at 1 hit point. Druin does have, through the staff, has access to a cure serious wounds. It would take 2 to restore both of your arms.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Geez, but you could do that over the course of multiple days, right?
So
I can do that.
so let's rerun. I haven't revealed what's happened in this encounter yet anyway. So let's just take a step back to the aftermath of the fight, because we did not think that there were such horrific injuries. Good lord. So
do we? Can he re-roll again, or is he stuck with that?
no, you only re-roll once, and you can only spend the Pony Astonishing Fortune to bump up, and it's a choice of crushed or severed arms or crushed or severed arms.
Well, I'll take the crushed versus severed or the singed or whatever it is. Slightly singed. I'll take tanned. Slightly tanned arms for.
Yeah, highly tanned arms. Why did I leave these in the tanning bed for so long? So you're at 1... Oh god, how are you ever going to play the lute again?
He doesn't have a
well,
play.
I'm gonna need some healing. We're definitely gonna need some healing somewhere.
Okay,
Maybe we can. Hey, maybe there's like some priests we know from some keep somewhere that like know some spells that can do some restoration and shit like that. Because that
All
would
right.
be.
so you guys are sitting around the campfire.
Okay, so first he gets 8 hit points because the spells that.
No, he
We're
gets...
capped.
Because 5 of those would have been used to restore him to life, to 1 hit point. Remember, there was you needed to heal him within 1 round or he'd die. That restores
Okay.
you. That extra healing that you just gave him gives him 1 hit point.
So that first cure light.
Yeah,
is
so he's at
5.
4.
Only gets him a first. So then he gets 3 hit points to get to 4.
Yep. So he's at 4 hit points, and he would have got 2 from sleeping overnight. So, Steve, you're at 6 hit points right now.
Sweet.
You
Thanks,
still
guys.
have no arms, though.
Okay. Well, that's a thing. All right.
Okay.
Uh,
So then, hold on.
we.
Kev,
Yeah?
can you look up a Balm of Birth?
What does it do?
Heals all damage and dispels all mind-affecting spells.
What was that?
Balm of Birth.
Balm of Birth?
Yeah, that's what I have written down.
Oh, okay, let's see. Maybe something from...
Golden Glory or
no, it'd be probably something from here.
Encyclopedia Magical.
From the, what do you call it? Encyclopedia Magica.
Because the other thing is, if he is that bad off, I might not have cracked off all the spells on Bergour. I might have just given the Bergour the Balm of Birth.
So I don't... What do you have written down as the description?
Heals all damage and dispels all mind-affecting spells.
So that would restore hit points. It would not restore the... What do you call it? His hands, unfortunately.
Right, but I was cracking off Cure Seriouses on Bergour.
How many did you cast on him?
I cast 2 on two Cure Serious.
Yeah,
on
one
Bergour.
yesterday.
Yeah,
and one
so
today.
yeah, you could just cross that off and then having restored. So you'd be actually at 85 again, Bergour, at the
All
full.
right.
So let's cross that off, and then Rilligo, you are at 6 hit points, but you do have 2 functioning arms again, thanks to the grace of Clangadin.
We'll call it Clangadin, even though it's staff.
Hey.
Yeah. So hold on, let's not minimize this. Let's talk about how this goes on, because like he had his arms charred off.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Yeah.
There was still.
How's that feel, Krilgo, to have your arms charred off?
It's a bit sore, but you know, it kind of felt like a big bruise, you know. Yeah, little discomfort. It's hard to lie on your side when you're sleeping, you know.
Yeah. So he is. Yeah, I mean, I think Rilligo is a normally irrepressible, presence in the group, but I expect that with his arms charred off, he's either unconscious from the pain, or he is just uncharacteristically quiet. Does that sound right, Steve?
That sounds about right there, okay.
Yeah. So, Calidor, how does that, having seen this kind of horrific injury to your brother?
It's pretty stressful.
Thanks, Calidor.
Like, I mean, our music, well, your music is, pretty key to my character, and so...
Well, it is. I mean, we're dancing partners,
Hold my hands. Oh, no! It's like breaking a chicken wing.
Oh no.
Well, maybe you'll just have to learn to sing more, brother.
I can still do that. I can still sing, Calidor. It's okay. Don't cry for me, Calidor.
Calidor does cry that night.
Oh, jeez. All right. Now, the Cure Serious, were those cast in the morning or those cast that evening?
Well, I originally was casting them on Bergour as hit points, so I cast one.
So
the day before.
one yesterday, one today. So
But I could have, if Grilgo had burnt his arms burned off, I could have just cast them both yesterday.
Did you have 2 prepped yesterday?
No,
they're from the
opposite-
staff.
The staff.
Oh, both from... Oh, geez. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so then...
charges on
Sure,
the-
yeah, like, well, then what would happen is, like, immediately after that, while Rilligo's screaming, still, you would have used the magic to restore the arms.
100%.
Yeah. Holy smokes. All right, so then, guys, when you get up the next morning, so Rilligo, I've included the hit points that you would have gained from sleeping overnight. What spells do you want to prep today, Rilligo?
How about restore arms?
Well, Your arms have been restored thanks to the that magic staff that they'd used.
That's. I will practice. I got my armor, burning hands, color spray, pyrotechnics. Thank you.
Burning hands a little on the nose, isn't it?
Oh yeah, we did the solo spider climb. Yeah, right.
Pyrotechnics, flaming sphere.
Druin like heals your
PTSD.
Burned
What's
arms
PTSD?
and says, like, Druin heals your burned arms and says, "You might want to stay away from fire spells for a while."
Good point.
Yeah.
And direct sunlight. Yeah.
Yeah. That's new skin.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, also, I guess
Yeah.
did one of you guys? Am I crazy, or did one of you guys take like leather working or something like that?
Actually, someone does, right? Do you have
Hold
that?
on.
I thought it was Cola in Legacy.
It's the same player in this game.
Oh, nice.
Kenneth has got leather working.
Would you give us a leather working check, please? The reason I'm asking is because in addition to his arms, Rilligo would have lost his sleeves, and it's brutal cold right now. So you're able to work. It's not working with leather, but you're able to work out some kind of situation, like some sort of solution for him, so that he will be protected from the elements, and you guys will be able to carry on.
Also, you could give me like loose skin grafts, like you got leather working.
There is such a thing called a mongrel man in the game, Steve, which is a patched together creature from other creatures. So.
Oh Lord!
All right.
I am
So-
A mongrel man.
Yeah. Okay, so then, guys, now we fast forward to the next day. What's everyone's mood like as you're traveling through the half-cut hills?
Pretty good, thanks. Pretty good.
Oh man!
Okay, so I was rolling when you got back there. All right.
George Drury liked your Mysterio reference there, Kev.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
These obscure nerd references are why I watch this channel.
Absolutely. I have nothing but a brain chock full of D-lister comic book characters. All right, so what happens, guys, is let's fast forward to the next day. You're traveling through the hills. Let me see if I've got you guys in the right position here.
This is the second day because I've already cast all my healing from this day and the free cure lights from the staff.
No, this is the next morning. After you spent your 2 hours recharging all your spells.
Yeah, then I cast the cure moderates and cure lights already, and the 3 charges from the staff, which were terrible. They were like a 1, 2, and a 3 or something.
Okay.
So then, yeah, I'm out of healing. Unless we want to keep using the staff. Do we use one on
Everybody
Rolo?
stay frosty.
Come on, guys. Watch those corners.
Do we have any like consumable healing that we want to use on Rilgor, or do you want me to use the staff?
What do you guys think?
So I've got a potion and a half.
I would keep those for getting people up.
Yep, that's kind of what I was thinking.
I think
Maybe if we could teach Rilligo to stay behind the rest of us so that he doesn't run into the fight, he'd be okay. Rilligo, what do you think? Could you channel your, strategic mind into staying out of the fight for a little while so that you don't go down again? Because that would make it a little easier for the rest of us to, tank and all that sort of stuff like we're supposed to.
I like to go down a little more strategically than that, usually. But,
Is it Friday night already?
I do have other spells I could use. I do have other tricks on my sleeve. I have armor, for example. I could always use that once in a blue moon. That's not a bad thing to use. Yep. And among other things, color spray, protect.
Color spray.
So Druin's like, enough of this crap, and he like gets the staff going with the healing spell, and he smacks Rilgo with it.
Nice.
6 more
Thank
points.
you.
So you're up to a 12.
6 points of healing and a freaking welt on your shoulder.
Perfect.
His new pristine shoulder.
Yes.
your fresh baby shoulder.
My fresh meat.
Okay.
So when they grow back, Kev, are they like little? Like
No, he's got.
Oh,
I
Wait,
think,
it's got, like infantile arms?
like Deadpool.
yeah, the arms are. The arms are restored to as if he had never been injured. It's just. Yeah.
But does he have like weird tan lines now? Right, like his face is all tan, but his arms are super pale.
Exactly.
Arms are pink.
Exactly. You guys brought
Never seen the
that
light of day.
potion of SPF 500, right? All right. It wasn't.
No,
Anna was not
Anna
a fan
said
of that
only
joke.
Anna says only SPF 60 is required.
Yeah. You may not understand it. That was hack. That's what she said. All right. So what you guys find is you guys are stumbling down into this this sort of way between the Half-Cut Hills are not a pleasant really way to travel the best at times, and in these conditions in particular, ugly. So what unfortunately you guys come upon, let me try and set you up in a, you know what, let me move you just a scooch here and I'll move you over to the map so it makes sort of sense. Alright, so here we go. Who would be leading, guys? Tanev is giving directions, but who would be in peak?
I think we probably have the short, slow guy at the front so that he doesn't get left behind.
Okay. Calder, how close of an eye are you keeping on your brother at this point?
He's probably following him and keeping a perfect eye on him.
Okay. So what I'll put Riligo and Tanev in the middle, Calder at the rear, and Bergour and Druin up front. Does that sound right?
Sounds about right, yeah.
All right, so let me bring you guys over to ye old map here. Get my mileage out of these winter maps, guys, I tell you. So you're heading down into this sort of ravine area when you see something up ahead. And do I have... Let's see. Oh, I didn't... Oh, no, not wrong thing. I was about to show you the Nalfeshni again. Or not the Nalfeshni, the what you call Glabrezu. What you see at the bottom of this ravine are 4 very, very large green-skinned humanoids that seem to be digging. And they seem to be not... neither you nor they are surprised, but none of them have their weapons with them because they seem to be intent about digging underneath a tree. Let me show you guys what you see here. Boom.
What the heck are those?
Trolls. Green-skinned, rubbery, oily hide, standing about 9 feet tall. You know, I did it. I was looking at it on the Redbubble store. I did a troll illustration. I don't know why I didn't load it into the frickin' game. Demi. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm on my art computer. Let me just load it up.
Hey, Kev, why don't you just load it up?
I don't know. I could not tell you. Like, dummy. How would you do something?
I wasn't going to say dummy.
Yeah,
the
shoe fits. All right, where is it? Hyena. Troll.
Hopefully there's no trolls in chat.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing in chat.
Oh, there it is. Oh, for Pete's sake, I don't have the colored version. I got everything except for the... Dang it. All right. Does not matter. All right, so it doesn't matter. We'll make do with these. So, you guys can see these things down there. They see you. They all bellow out. They do not seem, pleased that you caught them doing whatever it is they're doing. So, guys, let's roll initiative.
June pulls out in response.
Yay! All right.
Nice. All right, so let's see here. Andrew, I think you won because I rolled a 10 last time.
Yep.
So
Yep,
then,
yep, yep.
Andrew, you're still in charge. Everyone decide what you're doing with your round. And then, Andrew, would you kindly beat my 4? Cuatro.
There we go.
3. All right. So, let's see here. Okay. Oh, cheapers. Steve,
Yes.
would you mind going to the cog on your Roll20?
Yep.
And there is a thing that says enable background chat beep.
Enable background.
Would you mind unticking that? 'Cause I
Enable
think-
background chat. Beep.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. There we go. Fine. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Just it's coming out quite loud right now.
Okay.
So then, first up is we're waiting for. Speaking of which, really go. What are you doing this round?
I'm just swabbing it over. Let's see here. What are we doing? I think that I will. Oh my gosh. I guess I better bless the boys. Let's rally the gang.
Okay. So then, first up,
10.
I'm acting on a 4.
Starts the fires, boys.
So let's see here. Okay. Oh, so Steve, well, we do need you to put it in chat. Remember what you're doing.
Put it right now.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Alrighty. 1, 3, 4. Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Alrighty. So they are starting to lumber their way up the slope towards you guys. Bergour, you're up next. What are you doing?
Trying to adjust my audio. Yeah, Bergour messes with his headset for the whole turn, trying to get
Damn
it just
helmet!
right for. No, you said they didn't have weapons in hand.
They do not, no. They do have a pair
Can
of
I tell if they're
vicious
carrying
claws.
them? Yeah, I mean, I figured they're still dangerous, but can I tell if they have like weapons on their back or something too?
Nope. Nope, not
Okay.
these ones. These ones are very...
then-
yeah.
I will just say, all right, Druin, I think it's time for the Dwarven Phalanx, and I'll draw my sword.
Excellent. Okay. Then it is Caldor. What are you doing?
Calidor will draw his sword and move up between the dwarves and say to the other elves as he passes, "Stay back, you two."
Nice. Then
It's
it...
like while they're scolding the children.
No faith. No faith at all.
Yeah, let the professionals take care of this, boys.
Yeah.
Wow.
Druin Axebrother, what are you doing next?
We haven't seen it in a little while, so Druin figures he's got a bit of time. Pulls out the gauntlet. Says a prayer to clank it in. It starts to glow silver, and his beard starts to glow silver.
Very nice. All right. Then it is Tanev. What are you doing, Tanev?
Hearing Calidor, there'll be a moment where I'm just like, really? I'm gonna come over here anyway, and draw the bow.
Okay. Then. Now, do you think that you would be carrying it with you?
I guess after the last encounter, I probably wouldn't have had everything. Oh wait, I had a sword and a bow out last time we.
Yeah, like what I'm asking is that, like, I mean, for a lot of the other guys in hostile terrain, they're going to be traveling with their bow out and strung. And if you think that's what Tanev would be doing, you could probably take a shot this round.
Yeah.
Also, in this terrain, you can plant arrows if you choose to.
I think I'm gonna spend this round planting arrows.
Okay, because I was going to say, if you weren't carrying your bow, Calidor would have told you to keep your bow out.
Okay.
Yes, master. Trainer.
Hey, I am training
I
you,
am
am I
a
not?
Padawan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then it is
So yeah, I'll plant some arrows here.
Rilligo. What are you doing, Rilligo?
Right. Religo is going to. Let's see here. Well, actually, these guys are looking pretty ripe for some color spraying, aren't they? Where am I? A little far away. I'll just rally for the moment. I'll just rally. Wait for my opportunity to get knocked down again.
I love a day after having both arms, burned off. He's like, "Woohoo!" Runs. What are you doing, Steve?
Rally. Oh yeah, right there.
Okay, so you're calling out. You got it. All right, then that's end of round 1, guys. We're on to round 2. And let's hear. Andrew, you're still kicking my ass here. However, beat my 2 this time, please. No. Troll moving.
Kev, these rocks that we're looking at on the map, are we calling it like that? Like it's like boulders and rocks?
Yeah, it's a part of the slope going down. You can figure each of them is about 10 feet.
Okay.
Okay.
Just want to make sure I got the duration.
So it's that's not that steep.
Okay.
Kind of.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be thrown off of them.
Yeah, wouldn't want to go falling off that direction.
That's more of a Yeti maneuver, but it was a pretty effective one. So, all right, so we got a bear. Who am I missing here? I'm missing Calidor, and I'm missing Rilligo.
Oh, whoops.
It didn't enter again?
Yeah, that's my favorite maneuver.
Absolutely. We call it the Jivey Shuffle.
Yeah. We'll do this and just leave it there and chat in the box.
All right. Okay. Then. First up. Hey.
Oh, that's wrong number.
Next up is. So Bergour is up first on 11. What are you doing, Bergour?
Yeah, they're not.
I'm just holding my sword. I've got it in that. What in the medieval German longsword training school they call the Guard of Rage, which is where it's basically held like a baseball bat behind your head with one hand.
Nice.
Ready to smack somebody.
Nice. Oh, boy. It's probably substitute axe, and yeah, you got your dwarven description of it.
Yep.
In the what do you call it? In the Warhammer setting, there's a profession called Grudge Keeper.
Mm-hmm.
So, name goes on lists. Then it is Calidor. What are you doing, Calidor?
Calidor gets his sword ready. He's got his shield in front of him, and he'll hold it up and hold for an attack if they charge.
You got it. Then it is Druin Axebrother. What do you got in mind?
Dwarves are from stone and rock, and we control it when we need to.
Druin calls upon the power of Clangadin to release a rock burst.
Nice.
Right here.
Right there.
Right
Okay.
here. And so this first troll that's closest within 10 feet must make a saving throw versus spell for half damage.
Yep. I
The other
succeeded.
the other two can make those between 10 and 20 feet.
Yep.
Who succeeded saving throw allowed a second saving throw. Take no damage.
Sorry, half damage on a successful save for the first one, no damage on successful save for the other two? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, it says shrapnel endangers all beings within 20 feet of the center of the affected rock.
Yep.
Those beings within 10 feet must succeed at a saving throw versus spell for half damage. Those within 10 to 20 feet, so they're a little farther away, so it doesn't hit them as hard. Who succeeded a saving throw are allowed a second saving throw. If both rolls are successful, they avoid all damage. So essentially, it's
Okay, let's see.
So
the
if they
first
get
one.
the half, they get to try again.
I
from
did
now on.
succeed on the first ones. Nat 20 and the 13. There's two that don't take damage, but one of them takes half damage.
okay.
It's all right. Okay. Let me get... I did roll his hit points, or its hit points. What we got here? Come on.
Make sure I got this right.
All right.
Little faster.
It does quite a bit of damage, doesn't it? Oh, nice one. All right, so it doesn't do the full amount, but... okay. Even with...
There's a rumbling of stone and burst of stone.
All right. Okay, did I have that right? Yep. All right, so even in spite of the successful save, it explodes out. You can hear them all howling and I am going to make a morale save for them. A morale check. No, they're going to... Oh, wait. Holy shit. So, all right. Then I think that's the end of that round.
Not me.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I only went on 4. So, Tanev, what are you doing? You got 3 shots this round.
Yeah, I'll just open up on the one closest to us.
Please do.
Makes sense to me.
Let's see, it's AC.
There's no prayer or anything
Nope.
in effect right now, right? So just straight up attacks.
Just straight up attack, yeah.
All right. So number 1.
That's a hit. Oh, good hit, too. Jeez.
Should I just roll all 3 attacks at once?
Yeah,
And
why don't
then
you
do
go ahead?
damage?
Yeah, because they're done their action already.
Okay.
Alrighty. All 3 of those hit.
Nice.
Roll damage 3 times. Okay. Holy smokes, nice damage. Okay.
Okay, number 2.
Okay.
And the last one. Well, you know.
Hey, it's something. So it's sticking out of his rubbery hide, and then that thing explodes behind them. Religo, were you just chanting in the back again? Steve-O?
Steve-O.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
he's been affected by a color spray.
Yeah.
Hit himself with color spray. He'll be out till morning.
Yeah, Religo just collapses behind you. Oh,
My hands hurt.
yeah. Did you give me 2 right hands? All right, so then it is next round, guys. Round 3.
Oh, was he supposed to get opposable thumbs?
Yeah. What have you done? All right, then it is Andrew.
Offhand.
No, you lost last turn, so it's
I
on
lost
to
last
Jeffrey.
round.
Jeffrey, everyone decide what you're doing with your round, and then Jeffrey, would you kindly beat my 6?
Done. Oh, blew it away.
Outstanding. I'm acting on a 6.
Well, I'm going to do what I think I'm going to do, regardless of what I think is happening.
Okay, let's see here. Alrighty, guys. So, Bergour, you're up first on a 3. What are you doing?
I'm just holding, ready to smack if they come in. I'll shout, prepare to repel charge, or something like that.
Okay. Then it is Calidor. What are you doing, Calidor?
Same thing, holding my attack in case they do charge.
Okay. Then it is their turn. They scream out in... Does anyone speak Jotun or Giant?
Yep.
Yep. Flee! Flee! They are cursed! Cursed! And all of them turn and start racing away.
They're fleeing! Religo, where's your ball of fire? I'm just kidding.
You also hear them crying out, "They seek our treasure! He seeks to steal our treasure! Run! The mountains explode!"
I will tell that to the guys, actually. They say they have treasure and they were after their treasure and they're fleeing.
Yeah, so...
Treasure?
Druin, you're up next. What are you doing?
I say we take them down. Well, I'm going to move forward 10 feet and cast prayer, like I was going to do.
All right, so the sound of you calling out to Clangadin in Dwarven echoes throughout the hills here. And then it is Tanev's turn. What are you doing, Tanev?
I'm gonna fire another round.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Into the one that's closest to me again, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, they're still short range.
It's a hit.
And I get just 2 shots.
Two
this
shots
turn,
this round. That's
So-
right. Yep.
Okay.
From all the planted arrows. Here we go. Come on.
Come on.
Hit as well. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
+1.
Oh, that is not including a +1.
Okay.
So,
So
then
it's
the last...
4.
Oh, okay. And then I forgot.
9.
I clicked
That's
it before I could add
That's
it.
okay.
So that's
11 points. Okay, so then the other one hits the other. But what you can see is that it seems to be like healing around them, and one of the arrows is kind of like plinks out of it as if it had been squeezed out, dropping to the ground. So these things are going to flee, and I think you're going to lose line of sight on them quite shortly here. So unless you guys intend on chasing after them, I'm just going to take them off the map. But what you could see, guys, there's a hole next to that tree that they were digging, and there appears to be a pile of something next to it.
Ooh, yeah.
All right.
Head over there.
Okay. Let's see here. All right, then let's do this quickly. Okay. D. Why don't... Dave, give me a percentile roll, please. Oh, I should be taking notes here. Oh, close. Andrew, a percentile roll, please. And Jeffrey, a percentile roll, please.
Come on, the good stuff.
Yo. Jeffrey, would you give me a 1d6 roll, please?
Lucky number 3.
You got it. Then, Arlen, would you give me a percentile roll, please? Okay. And back to Dave. Dave, a percentile roll, please. Okay. And Drew, another percentile roll, please.
Oh, sorry. I heard you say Druin, another percentile roll.
Oh, yeah.
Andrew. All right.
And Druin.
Andrew. Exactly. Oh, man. For sure an NPC coming to this game very soon. Then finally, Jeffrey. It's all on you, buddy. Percentile
All
roll.
right.
Low.
This is the real good one.
Oh. So,
Aw.
I do have some good news. What you find underneath there are heaping piles of ore. So chunks of raw gold. And even the dwarves who are quite used to sort of like eyeing the weight of something, and or at least having grown up around that stuff, you would estimate the value of this. This is about 1,500 gold pieces worth of gold ore.
Huh.
Guys, we gotta set up a mint once we get back to civilization.
Well, there was that mining operation near where you guys entered the night below as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's in your destiny. It's in the cards. All right, so with all of that, now that is going to be fairly heavy, won't it be?
Until tomorrow morning when I can
Probably.
cast light load on it.
And you have access to strength too, don't you?
And again, I think
That's Andrew saying that.
I'm pretty sure you guys have a
We have
bag of
so
holding.
on the treasure it says we have a bag of holding that I think Dorman claimed.
Oh,
So-
okay, yeah. All
But
right,
John makes most sessions, so we'll have access to that most of the time.
absolutely. He's just been he's off doing what do you call it? His I think it's an anniversary trip this weekend.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know, weirdo.
I mean,
hanging out with
I
his
know
wife
that
instead of us.
I'm not married to him, and I know that we live in different countries, and I know that there's a pandemic going on, but I'm a little hurt I wasn't invited. So with that, guys, let's bring this session to a close and calculate some XP. So what Taniv needs is
A single point.
1 point of XP in order to make that level 4. I have some good news for Taniv. So, fighters in the group, you guys will have gained You've defeated, I'm sorry, that is 42 hit dice worth. That's 4-2 hit dice worth of adversaries. Tanev and Kalidor, you guys will gain 300 XP for the extra loot on top of what I want to factor in for the whole group. I think that's all the class-based stuff. Oh, can someone put in chat too so we can remind Religo? He'd get that as well too. He gets 300 XP from that, and then he gets, let me quickly calculate the, because he gets a flat 5 per hit dice. 235 XP for, so his class-based XP is 535 for the round. For the session. Thank you to whoever enters that. Then, let me calculate the rest of it here.
2 points of astonishing fortune.
Oh, great, thank you. Yep, that'll be, every little bit helps. I have good news. You got more than 1 point today.
Seems like.
Yay.
Okay.
It'd be funny if the party just turned around and gave me like a single gold coin from the loot. There you go.
You're literally a
Bergour sticks a couple of bills in his back pocket and bends over and sort of says, "Okay, Dan, if these disappear, I'm not worried about it. So you know."
All right, guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 today. Holy smokes, guys! With having faced the Hellhounds, having had Viriligo's your bard's arms charred off, everyone's a critic of music, I swear. Having faced and then terrified a pack of trolls, I rolled a 19 on their morale save.
Amazing.
Or the morale check. That's what I was like. I'm like, it's there's a modifier because it's scary magic. There's a modifier because it's the first round of combat. There, 19 is more than enough. They actually have a pretty decent morale when everything regenerates. It's funny how that works. However, each of you guys is walking away with 3,400 XP. 3400.
Wow.
That is before your XP bonus or prime requisite bonus, so be sure to add that in as well if you haven't. Alrighty, guys.
I'm almost at 5.
Fantastic. So it's funny. Someone was asking about like
I'm 1,000 points short.
Someone was asking about starting off a new character at first level, and it's like just give them a session or two. Like it really takes very little time. The game is designed to filter in new characters all the time, right? So
because it's also designed for them not to survive very long.
Oh, yeah. Holy shit!
True.
Well, that's the thing, like,
but when I'm walking around with like 5 players of level 7, like
yeah,
or level 10, it's I can catch up. I'm just here for the ride, guys. I'm farming XP. What do you think I'm doing?
Awesome. All right, guys. So with that, so in that encounter happening in the late afternoon as well, too. So it's not long before you guys will be breaking for or making camp for the evening. All right. So then, guys, with that, we will bring session 107 to a close. As is always the case, for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the game we're playing, or the campaign in general, please do not hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section of the video, and I will endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. In addition, you can reach me on Twitter at Dungeon Musings, and by email, my email address is dungeonmusings@gmail.com. If you made a donation to our Heroes Save Villages charity initiative since the beginning of the year, please be sure to check on the Dungeon Musings Discord servers charity initiatives channel. You can find a link to the Discord server down below. I haven't heard from the winners of the 2 major prizes yet, so I know what shocks, right? If you made, if you donated, please be sure you have until, I can't remember. I got to go back and listen to the video, but I think you've got a month to make the claim, or 2. I think it's 2 months. I gave 2 months to make to lay claim to it. If it isn't, it's getting folded back in. We do appreciate everyone's generosity, but I would love to be able to send these prizes off to everyone. I did hear from I can't remember who won the dice tray, but I did hear from them, so that will be heading out. I haven't heard who won the chainmail dice bag yet. I haven't heard who won. I did hear who won the City of Mist box, and a couple other things as well too. And I've got some emails from them. I apologize for not responding. This week has been a complete shit show. I will get back to you this weekend, I promise. speaking of the Hero Save Villages initiative, the current raffle from now until August 1st, for every $25 Canadian that you donate, you get one chance to win the grand prize or one of the other prizes in our charity raffle. The grand prize for this year, or for this raffle, is going to be a copy of Beadle and Grimm's Legendary Edition Curse of Strahd, which is a really, really, really amazing. I love the Rime of the Frost Maiden box set because I'm running that campaign, and I think it's great. If I did not have that investment, the Curse of Strahd box set is by far their best. It is gorgeous. The outside is this beautiful veneer, and they very generously donated it to us as well. So a huge thank you to Beadle and Grimm. If you don't win that, we're going to have a bunch of other prizes. We gave away 15 prizes in total. No, 17 prizes in the last raffle. So if you do donate again, you can find a link to the description, or link to the in the description of the video to the Hero Save Villages campaign. All money that's donated goes directly to SOS Children's Villages International, a really great organization active in over 130 countries that benefits over 80,000 orphaned and abandoned children. And I actually heard from them today. Today they tweeted their gratitude. So to date, we've raised a little over $2,500 for the kids who benefit from SOS Children's Villages International. None of that money goes to the channel. None of it goes to any other middleman. It just goes to benefit the kids who, or to the kids who benefit from the SOS Children's Villages International charities actions. So thank you so much. Last thing I'll say, because I'm getting a little rambly here, is a huge thank you to the players. So Steve-O, who I think is dead asleep, Dave, Andrew, Jeff, and Arlen, thank you so much for playing today, guys. This was terrific. Congratulations on defeating those things. Those hellhounds are such a pain in the ass. Holy smokes.
Yep.
Did you guys go? You guys went in with full hit points, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are no joke.
Yeah, I was down from 85 to 9.
Eesh. Well, when they can get angles on you, with it, they're just nasty. All right, so then we'll be back on Wednesday with the next leg of the journey into the Half-Cut Hills. Until then, if you are joining us during the current crisis, we do hope that this finds you healthy, safe, and weathering the current crisis as well as can be expected. We hope that we've given you a few hours to take your mind off of the troubles of our world and think about the troubles that our heroes keep getting into in Herrenshire. And until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.
Bye.